And we are live. Okay, let me just join the voice chat in just a moment. So yeah, hope you guys are all doing well. There we go. Let me just join.
And Discord.
Hey guys, what's up?
Oh, hi, Luke. Hey,
Are you guys going to turn your cameras on? You know, because of the volume issue we always have.
I don't have my camera, sadly.
That's
I just turned mine on.
Okay, thank you,
Okay,
Ozzy. Okay,
how's that,
that's
Shadow?
Okay, the audio's better. That's good.
Hey, Shadow, how's the wallpaper? Okay, let me have a look.
Hello, Connor. And okay, good. The audio's clear now, guys. Nice one.
Ooh.
And now,
looks nice. It's nice.
Now we can start the stream.
What do you think of it, Luke?
Think of what, Blaze?
The wallpaper. Just look at the wallpaper.
What wallpaper?
Would you send it to him, Blaze? Yeah, I sent it to Luke as well.
Oh yeah, well you showed me. It's very good, very nicely done. Where you turn into cartoons. Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's very good. It's amazing.
Very impressive. What you can do with it, yeah, it's brilliant. Most impressive.
I would try in the future add more people on it. Like let's say about 4 people, I'll add next time onto it.
Nice one, Blaze.
I know Maria wants to be on it, but she's having issues with photos at the moment.
Oh no, well I hope she can resolve the issues soon.
Like she sends me the pictures, but they're like upside down all the time. When I watch them, like what? Well, you know. Did they drink? I think I skipped the cutscene when they drank or something.
Wait, are you playing a game? Is that the GTA you're playing, Ozzy?
Yeah, I'm playing the story mode right now.
But is
Shadow?
Is that the mission where Jimmy drugged Michael?
Yeah, I think so. I skipped the cutscene.
Yeah, he gives him a drink which has got drugs in it, so he's on drugs.
Shadow? Yes. And so at 10 p.m., my readout is coming out, and my Darth Vader demo as well.
That's cool. 2 videos, to look forward to.
That's really exciting.
Yeah.
Especially the
readout.
Indeed,
guys. It's Charlie episode 69, so yeah.
I downloaded
Nearly 70.
today.
Nearly 70.
I downloaded Rogue One today. I'm gonna watch it probably today or tomorrow.
You'll really enjoy Rogue One. It's amazing.
Better than the sequel Trashology.
Of course. The only best Star Wars thing there are Disney in terms of movies.
I was just about to say that. And in video games, this Disney Infinity. That's nice. I love Disney Infinity and sad that they discontinued.
It's a big shame, isn't it?
Monkeys? What? I mean apes. Oh, gorillas. I can't say it right.
They replaced it with another toy format game in Lego Dimensions, of course, didn't they?
And of course that. Actually, never had the chance to play that game. Lego Dimensions.
Well, I'd recommend it, but the problem is you need to, actually buy the figures, which is pretty annoying.
And you have to buy the player base thing.
That's the actual game. But when you want to buy other characters, you've got to actually buy them. You can't unlock them; you have to buy them. So that means that arguably the most expensive characters you can ever buy in a Lego game, because you have to buy them with real money.
So I'm skydiving drunk right now, based on what's going on.
Yeah, you are.
This is so weird. I actually love that part from GTA 5. It's really At least not naked, otherwise that would make the situation really awkward. Extremely. Honestly, I don't know why. I just find this really fun. Hey, look at me on Superman, but except will be joining at 10.
Okay.
Except he's drunk. Because he's watching Saw at the moment, Saw 3.
What, the horror movie? Okay.
Yeah, Saw 3.
And I never had the interest in watching the Saw franchise anyway. I'm not a horror fan.
I only played the game and I liked it for what it was.
They made a game of it? Oh, wow.
Yeah, I saw gameplay footage.
Yeah.
Actually,
I'm not really big on horror, guys, so yeah, I'm not really interested, but yeah, I mean, wonder a movie of these, because I was going to tell him I'm going to watch Godfather trilogy tomorrow.
I also sent that to Vedant as well. Should I send it to you?
What are you gonna send?
The Godfather movies.
You already have sent them to me, Blaze.
Yeah. I also sent them to Venon because he wants them as well.
Yeah, well, thankfully you already sent me the digital copies of them, so yeah, it's all good. I'm gonna watch the first one tomorrow.
Am I supposed to land in the ocean? Because I don't know where I'm going.
You're supposed to
okay.
just land because you'll land outside Michael's house automatically.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter where you land.
Ozzy, did you watch Uncharted? Oh yes, I did rewatch it.
Are you asking because you sent it to him, Blaze, at some point?
Yeah, he sent it to me a while ago.
How nice of him. I think all of the only horror things I've watched kinds of things like, you know, zombie movies or Ghostbusters, even though that's like a horror comedy, isn't it?
Basically, yeah.
So is Zombieland.
Zombieland, that's a comedy, isn't it? But it's got zombies, just like Shaun of the Dead as well.
Oh man, I seriously need to see Shaun of the Dead.
Do it. It's really, really funny.
Yeah,
I plan to watch Zombieland at
Yeah.
some point.
It has my favourite role of Simon Pegg as well, Shaun of the Dead, because it's when shooting him as an actor. It's definitely really worth the watch, yeah. I'm doing very well, thank you, Donnie. Thank you, Connie. You don't need to tell me what I've seen. I've seen what I've seen. You don't need to remind me. God's sake. Honest to God, when people bring up other things, it really annoys me. Like, let me say what I want to say. You ever heard of letting people have their say? God's sake.
Awkward silence.
Yeah, well, look at blame me. Well, look at blame me, Daniel. I'm pissed off.
Okay, the drug effect is really hurting my eyes right now.
Well, don't look at it, Ozzy. Just wait till it's over. Like, turn around and let it happen.
Well, it just ended. It just ended.
Well, it's done now. It's done.
Well, I think I just head back to the house now because I just landed in some random bathroom of some sort.
No, I've not seen Spaceballs, no.
Really funny.
I really want to see that movie, so...
I know it's a parody of, like, 80s sci-fi movies, especially Star Wars.
Yeah, mostly Star Wars.
With elements of other sci-fi franchises as well.
Thank God Mel Brooks got George Lucas's blessing to make Spaceballs.
Oh, yeah, Mel Brooks, yeah. I know him from Robots as Big World, and, of course, for the Hotel Transylvania movies 2 and 3, to be specific.
Yeah, he's a really good director. And
I hope he's doing all right, because he's in his 90s now. Hope he's doing well.
Got Robots right here.
Oh, nice. I've got it as well. That's awesome. I love that movie, Robots.
Very underrated gem.
It's my favourite Blue Sky movie of all time. Bonsoir then, and commits of RBM Mercy. Right, I don't know why people are making jokes about the title of this stream. Like, come on, that's not appropriate. Come on.
I shut my mouth after I saw the title.
Yeah, just, come on, stop associating this with an inappropriate thing. You know, this is family friendly, for God's sake.
Oh, yeah, that's why I muted my mic, because, you know, GTA and there's a lot of swearing.
Good. What, are you talking about GTA swearing, Ozzy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's best for you mute when we're swearing, because there's a lot of it in GTA.
Yep.
Yeah, lots of it.
Apparently, GTA 5 holds a record for having, you know, a lot of times the F word is said at some point.
Oh.
So, yeah, it holds a record for having it said so many times. So, yeah, goodness me. Like,
and I finished the mission.
Nice one. Well done.
But yeah, before that, I was doing yoga.
Oh, you playing to someone say yoga, a mission, aren't you? Did someone say yoga?
Yeah.
And Ozzy, isn't that training instructor very annoying?
Honestly, it wasn't, because I had my mic off the whole time.
Yeah, well, when you listen to me, he's very annoying.
I'll probably watch a cutscene later.
Yeah. Fred Tarsha voices Darth Vader in Lego Skywalker Saga. Yeah, he does voice Darth Vader, yeah. One of the first time he's voiced Vader. And in my opinion, he's really improved his voice as him. Because Because he first watched it in that show called Mad, which was like a sketch show or something.
So yeah,
Luke, watch that a lot.
So Luke, which planet are you on now?
Persona, I've just done. I'm moving on to Agent Kloss.
Oh.
Because I'm getting Sequel Trash Audio Planets over with.
Yeah, I thought I would do them first and get the voice.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, I glitched. I glitched the game. Let me show you.
Oh no, what's happened?
I did it because I wanted to try it out. I just glitched the game with Mando right here. And then yeah.
I've done it a couple of times.
And then there's Cara Dune over there.
Oh, nice. Love Cara Dune.
Yeah, I think The Mandalorian is so far my favorite DLC in this game.
Yeah, me too. I love that DLC so
Absolutely.
much.
Can't wait for next week, where it's part 2 DLC and also the Bad Batch DLC. Can't wait to play as those.
I'm really looking forward to see how Moff Gideon's going to look.
He's probably gonna have a dark saber on him, so that'll be fun.
Oh man, it would be amazing to use the dark saber.
Yeah.
And of course, we get Bo-Katan as well.
Yeah, she'll be in it.
And Fennec, Boba Fett.
Oh, that's nice. She plays with the Mandoverse version of Boba Fett. That's cool. I've not played GTA 4 DLCs, no. Well, Connor is definitely very well deserving, but it's the third best-selling game ever. Absolutely. Because the wait was, several years, weren't it? And it was very well hyped, weren't it? The first mission that I 100% completed on with all 5 mini-kits was the Battle of Yavin. That's where I got all 5 mini-kits.
I got all the mini-kits with the first Hoth level, where you're gonna find Luke in the Wampa Cave.
Oh, nice one. Yeah, that was definitely a great level. It's a big shame that you can't explore the Hoth landscape outside Echo Base in the planet. Disappointing.
Yeah, it's only that level on Battle of Hoth you can explore it outside.
Yeah. Because it looks really stunning.
Yeah, amazing.
But, especially with snow. I mean, there's one detail that I love with the Lego figures in this game, being that I love how they add, like, snow on them, or, like, sand or whatever.
I think that's called weathering effect.
Weathering. It's very clever what we did with weathering in the game. It's brilliant detail.
Yeah, I love the game. Just love the alchemy.
Wait, Donnie, I didn't watch... Fan Forsic isn't the first movie I've ever seen in my life. No, that's not true. That doesn't make any sense.
I think he meant 4th worst movie you've seen.
He's mentioned my top 3 worst movies, so you're probably right, Ozzy. But my 4th, I don't know, it's probably AVP Requiem or something like that, or Speed 2. It's hard to say because they're both trash movies.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back, Blaze.
I just had to change my bed pillow sheet because that one was pretty bad one.
Okay, yeah, that can be a pain, can't it?
Yeah, especially because I have a big pillow.
My least favourite Tarantino movie is The Hateful Eight so far. Not a bad movie, but my least favourite. It's kind of like... Wait, did you say watch or rewatch Shadow just then?
Yeah, I rewatched. I've seen it before.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? But not really his best movie, is it?
I think Samuel L. Jackson was the best part of the movie for me.
Of course he was, yeah. I mean, the only nitpick I have is I don't like how Channing Tatum doesn't appear until the end of the movie, despite being in the main cast. Which is quite disappointing, really.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like Django Unchained, but set in a snowy landscape, isn't it, really? And set in a cabin for most of the movie. It's an old western.
Sort of. Yeah.
Too similar.
Very similar.
Might watch Pulp Fiction again.
Do? It's definitely worth it. My favorite Tarantino movie right there.
My favorite scene is the Samuel L. Jackson scene with the burger. He was like, "English, mother, do you speak it?" Yeah,
it's a very iconic scene in the franchise of Tarantino's movies, definitely.
Yeah, I love that scene.
It's definitely one of his best roles as well, for me. I think my third favourite role of him after Mace Windu and Nick Fury. And I think he's also one of those actors where I can't decide if he played a bad role or not. I don't think he's played any bad role.
I don't think he's been any bad roles.
He's always played a role with great acting. Never played a role with bad acting.
I guess basically, no matter how bad the movie is that Samuel Jackson's in, he's the only good quality about it, maybe.
You could say so, yeah, absolutely.
I agree. I agree with that.
I mean,
even in small, such as Coming to America, where it's basically an Eddie Murphy vehicle and he only has a small cameo, he still steals the spotlight as the robber.
Very memorable scene where he attempts to rob the McDowell store, yeah.
And I'm assuming it's called McDowell's because people over at Paramount in the 1980s couldn't get the licensing rights to use the McDonald's name, so they created a new fast food joint.
Named after the surname of the characters who own it. Because, yeah, Lise McDowell's father, Cleo, his surname's McDowell, so, yeah, that's what we did.
Speaking of McDonald's, I have a question for everybody here. Do you guys have any interest to eventually check out a movie where Michael Keaton is the central character and it's all about how his character stole the entire company of McDonald's from the 1960s? And I believe the movie's titled
Maybe.
What?
But do you mean, are you talking about the founder, Daniel?
Yeah, I just said the founder.
I've not seen the founder, but I might do in future, maybe. The founder it's called, guys, the founder.
The founder.
Yeah, about the finding of how McDonald's was created.
I didn't know there's a movie about McDonald's.
Well, there is apparently, yeah.
There you go and search it up here on IMDb.
Let me have a look at this.
Oh, it also has Nick Offerman. That's nice. And they got good reviews, I see.
Hmm.
We got Laura Dern. Nice.
Laura Dern's in it, that's cool.
Patrick Wilson.
I'll be sure to watch it one day. Absolutely.
Maybe.
I'll try to. I mean, there's actually a voice role of Samuel Jackson, guys, which, I think is probably my least favorite voice role of his, which is probably his role in the animated movie called Astro Boy. You guys ever seen Astro Boy?
No.
Oh, yeah,
I've heard of it.
Yeah, because if you guys seen Astro Boy, he voices a big robot called Zog in it. And what's also sad is, despite him doing very well as a character, he only has 11 words. He only speaks 11 words in the movie. 11.
I didn't even know he was in it. Doesn't that movie, your lead character who was a child, die and then brought back to the robot?
Yeah, it is. It's kind of like artificial intelligence, but yeah, the boy actually does die.
Oh, wow, that's really voiced. Wasn't he voiced by Freddie Highmore? Charlie Bucket.
He was, yeah. Probably my favorite voice role of Freddie Highmore.
Also, I'm playing online right now.
Nice, that's cool.
And I modified my character. Want to see him?
Yeah, sure. Does it look like you, Ozzy?
Not exactly. That looks like the older Nathan Drake, a variant of him at least. Yeah, that's the idea.
Yeah, that's a lot like Nathan Drake.
Looks like him, yeah. That's cool.
Yep.
Nice one.
But I still have the Duskwatcher costume. I'm still not getting rid of that.
You should take a screenshot of your character, Ozzy.
The Nathan Drake variant or the Duskwatcher?
Either of them, really. And you just post it in a video game chat.
Yeah, I should do that.
Yeah, you should, absolutely. And, so... Hello to Nahul Fanboy, yeah, happy early May 4th, yeah, because next Wednesday, of course, is May 4th, isn't it? Star Wars Day.
Speaking of that, I have an announcement to make.
Yeah.
So, me and my family are going to a Los Angeles Dodgers game, which is the baseball team for California, on May the 4th, which means a bunch of audience members are going to bring some Star Wars memorabilia from all three of the trilogies.
That's cool.
And yeah, so we are going to have John Williams conduct an orchestra after the game is over.
That's amazing. Is he actually going to be here, or is it someone else doing music?
He is going to be in person.
Wow. That's really amazing that he's doing that, considering he's 90. Wow.
You know, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure this is just me fantasizing way too hard, but I can imagine a very possible scenario where after months of planning, somehow everyone here on this Discord server somehow funded enough money to where we can all next year go to a Los Angeles Dodgers game on May the 4th, and we'd all wear our Star Wars memorabilia. We'd have John Williams conduct the music right in front of our eyes. That would be amazing, fan. Awesome.
You know, I'm not interested in Dodgers anyway.
Do you mean like the team Dodgers or just like American baseball in general?
American baseball in general, I'm not interested.
Would you at least be interested in John Williams performing in front of your face?
I'd rather watch that at another concert, not a game.
I see where you're coming from. That's entirely fair.
Same here.
Yeah.
I'm not into baseball.
Me neither.
I'm much more of a what America calls soccer, even though I just simply call it American football, because I respect how all other countries all around the world call it football, whereas only in America it's called soccer. I prefer to just call it regular old football, same as you guys.
Well, I prefer I of course call it football, yeah, because that's what it's called where I live, and that's my favorite competitive sport. The only sport I care about that's competitive.
Competitive football?
Well, yeah, it's the only one that I care about. Others, no.
Do you prefer Liverpool or Manchester?
Manchester, of course, is who I support. Hate Liverpool Football Club.
All right, I can vouch for what you're saying.
I mean, just out of curiosity, Daniel, is there a British football club that you like from what you've seen?
I've only seen bits and pieces of it on YouTube, so I can't give an opinion on it, but I would say Manchester delivers some excellent kicks into the goal field.
Well, of course we do. You can see why I support one of them, you know, United, yeah.
So, in case you guys weren't aware, over in Las Vegas, they debuted a bunch of movie coverage for basically the rest of 2022 and 2023. I think probably the one thing about it was that Keanu Reeves actually went from Europe all the way down to Las Vegas just to say hello.
Wow. It's proof of what a nice guy he is.
And then he went to a baseball game afterward. In Las Vegas.
Wow. It shows what a nice guy.
I play.
Wii Sports.
Wii Sports. Yeah, this is the only one I play.
Yeah, memories right here. Oh, Daniel left us all. Wonder what happened. Hope everyone's okay.
Resurgence. Fix my setting over here.
And I see that that Platypus Rider's joined us as well, which is pretty cool.
Never seen him on the stream calls before.
One of the very few times he's been here, yeah. But it's nice to see someone here, yeah.
Changing the game.
So, obviously, when it comes to Lego Skywalker Saga, what planet are you free roaming at the moment?
Well, currently I'm on Tatooine.
Very nice. Which part of it?
Mos Espa.
Oh, yeah, I completed Mos Espa last week, actually. Pretty fun to do.
Yeah, I'm doing a mission where I have to build a pod racer for Endor.
That's cool. Now, however, I mean, as I've already, you know, given a warning out, some of the missions you may come across in the planets, they involve you, of course, going to other planets, and some may involve you going to a sequel trashology planet. So, yeah.
Yep, I'm aware of that. And again, this is the only game I'm fine with not 100%ing, but if I don't have a choice, then mumble mode.
Mumble mode, eh? Yeah.
Yep, and I'm turning away from the screen so I don't have to see those scenes again.
Okay,
oh, yeah, speaking of sequel trashology, I was going through old things, and look what I found.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. I thought I lost this thing. And I surprisingly still have the box that I got it.
Wait,
and I don't know why the screen's upside down.
Is that the diecast series, Ozzy?
Yeah, I got this like when I was at Disney World in 2016.
Well, the only diecast I have are Darth Vader and Darth Maul. I don't plan to own any of the sequel trilogy characters, of course.
That was before I started hating the sequel trilogy.
I sold all my sequel trilogy action figures when I, of course, hated the Lazy Jedi. And yeah, and in case you guys are wondering, I've also undownloaded Battlefront 2 from my Xbox as well because I no longer like that game anymore, to be honest.
My brother sold it.
Yeah, the A one, yeah. I no longer like that game, yeah, because of the stupid online problems it has, and yeah.
I really hated the gameplay because for some reason it just moved very slow for me.
Yeah, the gameplay is so lackluster. I think the one from 2005 is way better.
Yeah, original Battlefront is way better than EA Battlefront.
Absolutely, it's a classic, and I used to play a lot when I was a kid on the PC, and it was really fun. And also, of course, there's no sequel trilogy involved in it either.
And when LucasArts was still alive.
Before, of course, Disney destroyed it.
Yep.
Right, what is happening with Blaze now on Discord? He keeps coming and leaving. What's happening?
Internet issues, I'm guessing.
Yeah. So right now, guys, I'm getting the Cabarix on Agent Kloss. It was I mean, you'll be pleased to know that if you plan to go to X Go Shadow, there's only a few Cabarix there for you to collect.
I'll be going there after I finish Cafe.
Oh, yeah, Kef Beer was also, fine, but I think one of the hassles I have is getting through the Death Star 2's ruins, because it's like an obstacle course.
And it makes no sense for it to be there.
Exactly. Everyone okay, Blaze?
Yeah, I'm trying to make Discord run a little bit smoother, but it's still, running really bad. I'm not sure why.
That's weird.
My CPU usage is at, let's see, 48% or 60. What the hell?
Yeah, one thing about Cafe is that the visuals still look amazing, though.
Of course we do. The visuals in the game as a whole are very stunning to look at. I mean, I wouldn't say it's cinematography because it's not a movie, it's a game, but still, it's great to look at. Ozzy?
Yeah.
Did you say that you took some screenshots of Lego Saga on your Switch?
Yeah, I have screenshots of the game.
When you look at your photos, do you reckon they are definitely stunning to look at?
Yep.
Nice one.
Especially the binary sunset.
Oh yeah, that's definitely very stunning to see. Yeah, when you go to Junland Waste, of course, in the game, yeah. Yeah, but all agreed with Death Star Shadow about it making no sense being there. And of course, it's also a pain to get through.
Wasn't that blown up to a million pieces?
It was vaporized, yeah, it's absolutely nothing, and somehow it appears in the movie, with like a piece of it in the sea, and I'm thinking how is it even there in the first place? It got vaporized. It makes no sense.
What, Alderaan?
The Death Star 2's ruins, Ozzy, on Kef B, the water planet from Fall of Skywalker.
Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm looking back on that now. How is there still a piece still there?
It makes no sense.
Made sense for the Imperial Star Destroyers on Jakku, but why the Death Star?
Blown up.
Donnie, I saw Kindergarten Cop a very long time ago. I've got to rewatch it eventually so I can see what I think of it again. I heard apparently there was a sequel to it, guys, a direct-to-video sequel which didn't have very good reviews. A sequel to Kindergarten Cop was apparently released, and it had, negative reviews compared to the first one with Arnie. Yeah, first one was 1990, and there was a direct-to-video sequel, Kindergarten Cop 2, released, and it starred Dolph Lundgren.
I think I will only watch the first one with Arnie.
Yeah, that's the other one that I saw, yeah.
Because it has Jake Lloyd in it, too. A young Anakin Skywalker.
Wait, isn't that Jingle All the Way, the Christmas movie?
Wait, Jake Lloyd?
Yeah, he was in Jingle All the Way.
That movie was weird.
Not my favorite Christmas movie of all time.
Thank you, Jose.
My favorite Wes Anderson movie is Fantastic Mr. Fox. So yeah. And plus, when it comes as well to X-Skull, Connor, I didn't even, stay for the Sith one. I just built it and I ran off to do the next quest. I didn't bother with sitting on the throne. Doesn't deserve to be there in the first place. And what's also unfortunate is we still had strobe lighting in that scene, which was very hard for me to look at. It nearly blinded me.
Strobe lights really hurt my eyes.
Yeah, I don't know why I had to include that in the movie because it was not right. Oh, look, it's here. It's Movie Lover. Hey, Movie Lover, what's up?
What's up?
Nice to have you here. So Movie Lover, for people who are wondering, you're going to be uploading the second part of your Sing review, aren't you?
Yeah, tonight.
Tonight, that's pretty cool. So
I haven't made a script yet, so
a script.
Yeah, I need to make a script in order to make the script for my review. So
wait, when you say script, do you mean like your pros and cons of a movie?
Well,
good and bad qualities that you talk about.
Actually, I meant to say I need to prep the stuff I usually need to have for the review. I haven't made that stuff yet.
So are you going to rewatch the film?
I rewatched the film last week, so
Is it fresh in your mind?
What?
Is it fresh in your mind to talk about?
Yeah.
Nice one. Indeed, Mike, it's episode 69, yeah. We've come so far, haven't we, guys? Yeah, to a 69th episode. That's cool. So yeah, so Blaze, if you can hear me, Mike's here in the comments. So you can say hello to Mike. So I hope you're doing well, Mike. Nice to have you here. So you can also confirm, can't you, that that Sing 2 is your favourite Illumination movie, isn't it?
Yes.
That's cool. And would you say it deserves a sequel?
Well, yeah, if they find some good story to come up with, because just by the last shot of the film, it'd be kind of hard.
And you can also confirm that that you think Despicable Me should have ended with 2, don't you?
What was that again?
You think Despicable Me should have ended with second movie, shouldn't you?
Well, it kind of somewhat feels like it. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know where else they'd go.
Yeah. Because it gave Gru a happy ending, didn't it?
Yeah.
So I don't see why we had to do another movie. And Minions is worth forgetting about, of course. That's probably Illumination's worst movie.
Yeah, the fact that their next film is going to be the sequel to Minions.
Yeah, I'm not watching that movie. I lost interest in it.
I'm pretty worried about it.
And I'm a little skeptical about Mario because I kind of wish they just stuck with the game's voice actors for the cast, but we'll see how it does when I see a trailer.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be good.
Yeah.
But I'll have to wait and see, really. If I see a trailer, then yeah, I'll decide.
If I see any of the typical crude Illumination jokes in the trailer, I'm shutting the trailer off.
I can't say I'd blame you.
I do not want to see a Mario.
Yeah. Seth Rogen is voiced by Thingy. He's voicing Donkey Kong, I think, right?
Oh yeah, I lost respect for Seth Rogen. So yeah, because of the Santa Inc. controversy and all the things he's on Twitter and the way he attacked Gina Carano, yeah, I don't like him anymore.
Okay, cool.
Like Jack Black is voicing Bowser.
Yeah, he is, and of course Chris Pratt's playing Mario. But yeah, I'm pretty scared. I'm pretty skeptical about his voice work as Mario, to be honest, because he's not going to be Italian accent, which Charles Martinet uses.
Yeah, coming from a Mario fan, I am scared about it.
It's also kind of hard to make a Mario film because Mario doesn't really talk.
Exactly, he just says like a couple of lines, doesn't he?
Yeah, really. Like with Sonic is a character who always talks, so of course they can make a film about Sonic.
Absolutely.
He just doesn't talk in his original games because they couldn't come up with voices back then.
Yeah, exactly about Dollar. The way they brought in Gru's brother Drew came out of nowhere, like, because where was he in the first two movies?
Yeah, where did he come from anyway?
Yeah, it's confusing for how they introduced his brother.
Despicable Me also only worked 2 films.
Of course it does, yeah. Just like
I find Drew really annoying nowadays.
Mm.
Yeah, I do think that Despicable Me 3 is okay. That's doesn't need it.
Yeah, just like how I of course when it comes to 2 movies, a franchise which I think only works 2 movies is one I actually bought recently, which is of course Alien.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And of course Terminator.
There's the Blu-ray collection. I have the same Blu-ray collection as well, except I drew a Sharpie over 3 in Resurrection.
Yeah, that's a good idea, and I'm going to use the discs for Alien Cubed, as it actually literally says, and Alien Resurrection as, you know, as drink coasters.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Same here. I gotta fix this movie setting over here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I moved all my plushies that were on here, and now they're somewhere in the drawers.
Hugh's got a question for you, Miller, asking your favorite role of Jim Carrey.
My favorite role, there's quite a few times I mentioned this. There's a lot of roles I can't even think of one. There's like, I have a lot of favorite roles from him, but
it's hard to say because he's played so many iconic roles and seen his career.
Yeah.
Plus, I got Dr. Robotnik, The Mask, and The Grinch.
Lloyd.
Liar, Bruce Almighty.
Apparently, Bruce Almighty had a sequel called Evan Almighty.
Yeah, it's not real. It's more of a spin-off, really, and it's not really that good.
It focuses on Steve Carell's character, doesn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't.
And after done watching Star Wars, I'm gonna watch Ace Ventura.
His character just worked better as a minor role.
Mm-hmm.
Not really a main character role.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Bruce Almighty is like an example of one of those movies where Jim Carrey only appeared in one movie and didn't return for its sequel.
Yeah, Jim Carrey actually is one of the few people that actually hates sequels. That's why, with the exception of Sonic 2, Dumb and Dumber 2, that's why he never likes doing sequels.
Mm-hmm.
I think after Star Wars, I'm gonna watch Ace Ventura.
I've got to watch that one.
He did Sonic. Only reason he did Sonic 2 is because the story invested him, and plus his character kind of needed to come back.
Exactly, because you know this wasn't the end of Eggman, was it? At the end of the movie, was it?
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
Over yet.
Also, didn't he say?
Oh yeah, Hugh.
Retiring.
Wait, come on.
Hugh Spider. Eternal Sunshine is also my favorite role from Jim.
Right, so okay. Daniel's back with us. That's nice.
Oh my god, this glitch literally feels so weird.
What, the Star Wars Lego Saga glitch with the multiple characters?
Yeah, I docked my Switch and it feels so weird.
I can imagine, yeah. Way too many characters as opposed to a 2 for co-op. So yeah. Yeah, they could have cast Roger Craig Smith as Mario because he can do a very good Italian accent in Assassin's Creed. But of course, Hall being Hollywood, they always pick people who may not be that good. Because yeah, I'm very scared about Chris Pratt as Mario. Hope he'll be good. And no matter what, even though you know, it's a voice acting role, I don't think any of his voice was like top Emmett for me. My favorite voice was always will be Emmett.
I love Emmett.
Hugh's got a question for you, asking you least favorite movie by Tarantino.
Least favorite movie by Tarantino? Well, I'd say I don't really hate any of his movies. I think they're all pretty good, but if there was one that's his weakest, would have to be Death Proof.
Oh yeah, I heard about that one with Kurt Russell, is it?
Yeah, even that movie's still pretty good though. So I don't really have a hated film from him.
Yeah,
none of his films suck.
Exactly, he's one of the best directors of all time for me.
And if I was just rewatching my reader just to see if there was issues, thankfully there were issues.
Good. Okay.
If I had to answer that, my pick would be Jackie Brown.
Jackie Brown, I've never seen that.
Me neither.
I've seen it either.
So far, my least favourite he's done is The Hateful Eight.
I think that would be
I
my
haven't
second.
seen that either.
In case one was about movie, it's similar to Django Unchained, where it's like a Wild West movie, but it's set in the snow this time in like winter, and it takes place in a cabin most of the movie.
Alright.
But you might like it because Samuel L. Jackson's in it, and he's very good in the movie.
That's good to hear.
Yeah. And plus, guys, as well, this week I was watching several movies starring Ryan Reynolds, and unfortunately, he's still being Deadpool in them, and it's getting very frustrating now. Because have you guys ever seen Detective Pikachu?
Yeah, I saw it
one time.
Yeah, I saw it, and unfortunately, his voice actor as Pikachu was just Deadpool as a Pokemon. Just with family-friendly jokes, because it's not like inappropriate movie. It's supposed to be a children's movie, isn't it, Pikachu?
Yeah.
But I will say,
that
at the end of the movie, when he appears as the father of the character, the long lost father, I thought he was actually very good in that role, very serious.
Yeah, and the kind of roles I kind of wish he'd go back to doing were Smoking Aces, Buried, and I know you don't watch horror movies, but the Amityville Horror remake. I thought he was really good in the Amityville Horror remake. I really wish Ryan would try to do a little more horror films, except actually try to make more intimidating performances, because.
Well, as a fun fact movie, the movie Hobbs and Shaw?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the director of the company called Etienne in a movie who has a voice cameo?
The director of what?
The company called Etienne, which the villainous company.
No.
Well, Ryan Reynolds actually voiced that director.
Oh wow.
And he was like a villainous role that was deep and pretty serious, unrecognizable as well. I've not seen Boogie Nights. No.
He's kind of also. The same could kind of go for me for Dwayne Johnson.
Pretty
sometimes
much, yeah.
even Dwayne keeps playing the same roles too now, and
usually, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of on Dwayne Johnson fatigue, and I'm kind of a little more mixed on Black Adam, because like in the older 2000s days, he actually played different roles, even if the films didn't end up being that good. At least they weren't the same roles all the time, and
yeah, I can back him up on there, because even though I don't like the movie, I still think he was actually pretty decent as the Scorpion King in the spinoff movie Scorpion King.
Yes, Hugh. Mula has seen Ted. He's seen both of them.
Yeah, and have someone asking in the chat, has any of us heard of Sonic X? Yeah.
Well, let me read the comments, guys.
Yes, I've seen Sonic X.
I've heard of it.
I watched that show a lot.
Same.
Yeah, I watched that show as a kid. It was kind of the closest thing we get to an actual show adaptation of Sonic before the movies came out.
I've heard of it.
I think it was my favorite one at the time. Well, I actually don't have a favorite Sonic show that much.
So far, my favorite role of Dwayne Johnson will be Luke Hobbs in Fast and Furious.
Oh yeah, I still need to watch the fourth one.
What 2009 Fast and Furious?
Oh
yeah.
Last week when I went to see The Bad Guys, and I saw the trailer for the new Puss in Boots sequel, and I'm also a little mixed on it. I did like the first one, but
I'm not really sure if this is needed, to be honest.
Yeah, I did like the first one, but I probably won't go watch this.
I'm retired from DreamWorks movies. Terrible.
Oh, really, Ozzy? So you're not going to see The Bad Guys anytime soon?
Nope, and not Puss in Boots. Even though I like the first movie, it should just be one movie to me. That's how it works out for me.
Well, I can understand why you don't want to watch, much DreamWorks. Is it because of the Boss Baby movies?
Yeah, it's kind of the direction. Yeah, it's with one of the reasons. Not just Boss Baby, but it's just one of the reasons.
Well, yeah. I can definitely understand, because I don't want to watch Boss Baby movies because I hate Alec Baldwin. So yeah.
And they're probably going to make some unnecessary sequels in their previous movies, which I don't want to watch.
Yeah, like this sequel's Puss in Boots sounds very concerned. I mean, Mike's even here, thinking it's hilarious and making a sequel. He thinks it's hilarious. So,
I think the animation looks pretty bad too.
Alright, take care, Mike. Nice to have you here.
The question is like, where in the timeline does it take place? Because the first Puss in Boots movie takes place before Shrek 2.
Exactly. It's making me wonder.
That has a reason. Because that has a reason to be a spin-off movie / prequel.
Yeah. Bad was asking you if you knew that Sonic X is made by the same people who made the 2003 Ninja Turtles show.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, like, is it because of some animation or something like that?
Yeah.
Because when companies tend to make, they say when the same company makes things, you can tell it's by them because of animation being similar.
Yeah.
That's cool, Connor. I hope you enjoy Rise to a Surfer. Definitely the underrated Marvel movie, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And yeah. Oh, yeah, speaking about movie,
Really
do you reckon that movie deserves a sequel movie, Love of Rise to a Surfer?
Yeah, it should. Yeah, it should have got one.
Like, we should have done a trilogy about those Fantastic Four characters.
Yeah, regardless what critics or fans think of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it should have at least been a trilogy.
Yeah, it should. To complete the story, yeah.
That's good.
Well, Rex, when it comes to Ninjago, when I resume binge watching, I'm going to stop after Kirby Morrow's last season. I'm not going to continue a show without Kirby Morrow.
I don't watch or care about Ninjago, so
I
stopped watching it. I didn't even see the Lego Ninjago movie.
Yeah, I saw it, and it was fine. It's better than the Lego Movie 2, in my opinion, but not really, the best Lego movie.
I think it's overhated, which it really doesn't deserve.
I mean, I think the game is worse than the movie, isn't it, Ozzy?
Yep, that I can confirm. Well, the Switch port is terrible, though.
Is it because of the glitches in it or something?
Yeah, it lags a lot, especially at the loading screens.
Yeah, exactly, Connor. The 2005 movie is underrated, yeah. I think both movies are like among Marvel's most underrated movies of all time.
Certainly are.
Absolutely. Yes, Johnny, I've seen the Jumanji movies. I've seen all three of them, the one with Robin Williams from the 90s and the two recent ones.
Yes, I have seen them too.
My favorite, of course, my favorite is the 90s one.
And the thing is, when I saw the trailers for Welcome to the Jungle, I was actually surprised of how better it turned out to be than I predicted.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, but wasn't really much a fan of the next level all that much, really.
When I saw, when I saw the trailer for Welcome to the Jungle, I thought it was going to be another 2016 Ghostbusters, but thankfully it was not.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Welcome to the Jungle, and unfortunately, I think Dwayne Johnson played the same type of character in that movie as well.
I thought I was going to hate it. Like all Dwayne Johnson's doing is just playing too many. This is playing his Jumanji character in almost every comedy he's in now, and
pretty much, yeah.
Like Jungle Cruise is a perfect example of this.
I think an example of one of his unique roles, which sets him apart from this same role he plays, is probably his voice work as Cliff Jumper in Transformers Prime's first episode. Because he's very good in that voice role, and yeah, I do plan to check out his voice work out in the Moana movie.
Oh, Maui, yeah.
I really enjoy Moana.
That's literally the only reason why I watched Moana. I was going to watch it at first, but since The Rock was in it, I chose to watch it.
Yeah, why not, eh?
And this is my favorite voice role of him.
Oh, really? Nice. So far, my favorite is Cliff Jumper in terms of voice. But live action would be Luke Hobbs. So when it comes to the Jumanji 2 recent movie, what's your opinion on the next level, the sequel to Welcome to the Jungle?
I thought it was still pretty good for a rehash sequel. I mean, I like they kind of did a more different kind of mission and not just the same stuff like the trailers made it look like another rehash again. I liked it. It wasn't overly obvious, because when I saw the trailer for Next Level, I thought it was going to be another Hangover 2.
Yeah, thankfully it had a slightly different plot to the first of the new movies.
Yeah.
I mean, Hangover.
And I actually liked it was kind of aware. It was kind of aware that it was kind of just a rehash at times, and
some parts of it were, yeah, and but
it seemed kind of aware it was. It kind of knew it was kind of being one.
But I don't know who you're asking about Armada, because I've already said on early streams I have seen Armada.
I guess I sort of know a little about the next level at the time, because I was watching Jack Black's channel a lot, and he showed a little bit of the making of the movie.
Yeah, he's definitely great in his Wall and Jumanji movies.
Yeah, and then Welcome to the Jungle. I also love the little tribute to Alan Parrish, or as a little tribute to Robin Williams. So
yeah, I'm very glad we didn't
I'm glad that movie respected his legacy. So.
Yeah, I'm very glad we didn't recast him or kill off his character. They let him be in peace. Yeah,
and it actually showed that Alan was kind of used to live in that shack while he was trapped in the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
But my favorite is still the 1995 movie.
That will never be topped.
Yeah. And even though the scenes with the spiders scare me a lot.
Yeah, they scare me, because I of course have a phobia of bugs. So yeah.
Especially the close up, because that literally triggered my arachnophobia.
Ouch. And
it was also one of Kirsten Dunst's first roles before Spider-Man really made her famous.
Yeah, it was one of her first roles. Yeah, I loved her in Jumanji, and of course I loved her even more in the Raven Trilogy from her role of her, yeah. Hope she's doing well nowadays. I don't see much of these days, but I hope she's doing well. Now, when it comes to rehash sequels, speaking of that, guys, I of course I watched a very bad sequel this week, being Independence Day Resurgence.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
And it was absolutely terrible, guys. I think it's one of the worst sequels I've ever seen of all time. It was so horrible.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, and tomorrow, guys, I'll be filming the episode of Moving In a Sequel, which is talking about Independence Day, not needing any sequels. The first movie.
Sweet.
The first movie is probably the big obvious one when it comes to Moving In a sequels.
Yeah, seriously, don't try to do this twice. You're not Star Wars.
Yeah, exactly. And a movie lover, you can also confirm to the audience here that you have not seen it, and you tend to avoid it like the plague, don't you?
Yeah.
Good. It was horrendous.
Yeah, you definitely did the right thing. And you know what's sad, guys, is that I didn't even want to get Resurgence on DVD because I didn't think it was needed at all when I first heard about it. So, but unfortunately, guys, I got it as a present for Christmas. So yeah, but thankfully I didn't spend any money on it because I got it as a present. But I unfortunately own it, sadly. So I watched it this week and I absolutely hated it. I thought it was garbage.
Yeah. Was there anyone else here besides me that watched it in theaters?
Well,
no, I did. I did, actually.
And how did you react when you saw Shadow for the first time?
Oh boy. At first, I thought it was fine, but upon rewatching it, hated it even more.
Oh wow. Yeah, exactly. I hate Devourer in Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I can't stand Devourer. So, so you definitely do the right thing of ordering the movie. Very smart move. Don't watch it. It's just so bad.
I read the plot on Wikipedia. I think that's fine enough.
And how did you react when you read it, movie lover?
I was like when just the way the movie ends on a third film that's never going to happen. It's no wonder this movie bombed. It just has a sequel bait ending.
Yeah, guys, it's stupid. And
they can make more movies.
Yeah. And plus, do you remember that infamous scene in the first movie where an alien kills that scientist with a long hair and glasses to talk to humans?
Yeah.
For some weird reason or another, that scientist somehow survived and returned in this movie.
We saw him die.
And that makes no sense.
Apparently, he was in a coma.
Man. Oh, so dumb.
It's just really bad writing right there, guys. It's horrendous.
He got choked to death.
There's no way you can survive being choked like that. No way. That's all.
That doesn't work like that.
And plus, movie, you may have seen clips of the disaster scenes in the movie.
Yeah, 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes and the rebuild is out.
Ah, that's cool. Well, you know the disaster scenes that you saw, movie lover?
I actually saw the bus chase scene on YouTube.
What do you think?
The alien looked so horrendous.
Yeah, it did. Did you see the London destruction scene?
No.
Whether the flying in some sort of weird spaceship or whatever, like that's one of probably the very few disaster scenes in the actual movie. There's hardly any at all in the movie compared to the first one, and they're way less intense than the first movie's disaster scenes as well.
Yeah, like, oh, okay, and now that London scene makes the first film even further pointless.
Yeah. Like, the aliens being there in the first place is pointless, isn't it? Makes the first one pointless, have the aliens return.
Yeah, and they even killed off Will Smith's character.
The sequel tagline, apparently there's a mothership. The mothership was in the first film.
Yeah, exactly.
The mothership got destroyed.
It makes the sacrifice of Russell absolutely pointless.
Okay, all this talk is starting to make me regret getting my friends to go see it with me.
Yeah, absolutely. And
I convinced them to go watch it with me.
What made you want to watch it, Ozzy?
Because I saw the first movie before, and I was like, well, my friends and I are sleeping over at my house, so let's go see the movie with them. And we all didn't like it.
I can't say I blame you guys for not liking it, because I saw it and I absolutely hated it. And
I mean, what makes it worse is that they thought it was the first movie, because I forgot to tell them that it was a sequel.
And not only that, but apparently, the way they pay respect to the pilot who sacrificed himself, Russell, is so stupid, because rather than building like a statue or something, they just carve his name into a brick, and that's it. That's all we do.
Awful way to
That's some great gratitude right there.
Yeah, that absolutely sucked how they didn't pay proper respect to his character for his sacrifice. Because I think that's one of the best sacrifices of all time, his sacrifice.
It's so iconic.
And the line he says where he's laughing and saying the iconic line. I mean, you know, when it comes to sacrifice movie, what is your favorite sacrifice of all time in a movie?
Anakin's in Return of the Jedi.
Absolutely. That's probably my favorite
same.
too, yeah. Because that completed the story of Star Wars, didn't it? Full circle.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, Return of the Jedi is the end of Star Wars. And it is for me, period.
And of course, Mandalorian is like an epilogue. Okay. Yeah, I only have 6 movies. I don't have 9.
Yeah.
They didn't make 3 more movies. There's only 6 movies.
Only 6, yeah. Of the Skywalker saga, that is, yeah. We don't need any more. And in addition to that, I think also one of the best things about the first Independence Day movie is probably how well the destruction scenes have aged. Like, it's aged so well. It's brilliant.
Apparently, like, I know, like, we don't try to mention this on this chat, but apparently Will got banned from the Oscars for 10 years.
That's been in the news for ages, movie lover.
Yeah.
I've been aware of that for a while.
Yeah, and we don't talk about the incident.
Yeah, let's not talk about what happened on the Oscars ever. Yeah, no. I don't want. Look, I'm sorry. I don't want to hear it anymore because it's really pissing me off.
Can we just move on?
Yes. Just forget about it. Let's see. How can we transition? I'm still dealing with the glitch in the game.
Well, let me read this comment here. Okay, so, but I was asking Mula who he thinks is the most underrated actor.
I don't really have one.
Wait, did Ozzy say he does have one or not?
I didn't, but I do. But I didn't say it, but I do have one.
Who is it?
To me, I think Brendan Fraser's underrated.
He's a great actor, yeah, very good actor. Played so many great roles.
For me, I would probably say Hayden Christensen.
Absolutely. Yeah. Hayden Christensen deserves, all the love that he gets, and yeah, I don't give a damn what people say. He always will be my favorite Anakin Skywalker of all time.
I also liked him as Skywalker.
So yeah. No one in my opinion could Anakin better than him. No one.
Yeah, absolutely no one.
Donnie, I'd rather watch Terminator and RoboCop crossing over, to be honest. Hello, legendary 3D game. I hope you're doing well. So yeah. What else was? Oh yeah. And Mulo, you'll also be pleased to know that tomorrow I'll be finally watching the first Godfather movie.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely can't wait to see that. Yeah, see what I think of it. Blaze, if you hear your dubs out, your first dubs out.
Which one?
The redub of Tony's Room's out.
Oh, and the Darth Vader demo is out as well.
I just got on notification now. Yeah, but did you schedule them to be at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I've just got a notification now.
Oh, sorry. I'll tell you what.
Shadow, do you want to watch with me and Vermont?
Sure.
Okay, well, if you want to watch it, guys, you have to go into a general chat. But I don't. Where's Vermont? I don't think he's here.
He's still watching the movie.
Okay, well, just head to the general chat then, guys, and then you can watch it. All right.
Let me just go on in. Oh, he's joining, I think.
Yeah, go on
he's
then.
Typing right now. You coming? Yeah.
Well,
see you in a bit, Luke.
Okay, see you in a bit. Enjoy, Shadow. All right, so they're watching the redub right now, and yeah, so
I'll watch it later.
My favorite food is pizza.
Oh yeah, I was just eating that for lunch.
Oh, nice one, pizza time.
I had pizza last night.
That's cool, movie lover. So yeah, what else? So now, movie lover, you know how when you buy DVDs, how it shows them in like a bilingual title being English and French.
Yeah.
Are the movies also in French as well as English when you buy them? Like, can you watch them in French as well?
Yeah, just as this. It's just kind of this thing with Canada when they release a film on Blu-ray or DVD.
Oh wow. And I mean,
the lighting.
I mean, can you even speak French, movie lover?
No.
I only know like a fair bit from school, and that's it, really.
Okay, there we go. Fix the lighting.
Nice one. Yeah. So, but I think I can understand a fair bit of French, but I'm not fluent, guys.
I'm only fluent in English, and that's it.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. So yeah. Now, after you reviewed Sing, movie lover, what do you plan to review next?
Well, this upcoming May, I am going to review all the Jurassic Park films. So,
is it because you're going to be watching Dominion, of course?
Yeah.
That'll be fun. My favorite watching is the Star Wars trilogy we did. Yeah, I love watching Star Wars episodes.
I was watching it again a few days ago.
It holds up really well.
Yep.
And a way better trilogy than the sequel Trashology.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And also, guys, did you guys hear the happy news? The show called Batwoman's been cancelled.
Oh yeah, I saw that yesterday because Josh put it in the chat.
Yeah, that's pretty satisfying because I heard it was a very bad show.
Yeah, that's why I didn't care enough to watch it.
I wasn't interested.
Well, I don't watch DC live action shows that much anymore, except Peacemaker.
Yeah, me neither. I will probably watch Peacemaker pretty soon because tomorrow, guys, I'll be finishing watching the Gotham show, and then I'll start watching Squid Game, and then I'll watch Peacemaker after I've seen Squid Game.
It's gonna start storming outside, so my plans to go out are canceled.
I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. So, now, movie lover, are you looking for like recommendations of what film to watch next on your schedule of your watch list?
No, not really.
Alright, take care, Connor. Well, I hope you enjoy Morris Madness, but I, of course, not watching it, boy. You take care.
Just, I'm not going to be surprised if all the reviews for Multiverse are mixed.
Yeah, me neither. I mean,
that movie went through so many rushed reshoots. I mean, I don't think there's any hope for that movie, to be honest.
But now, when you say rushed, that really does not sound good.
Yeah, the movie had to go through some reshoots earlier this year.
When we do reshoots, it can sound concerning because apparently I heard that Morbius had reshoots, and look, that turned out it had negative reviews.
Apparently, because it was because the first cut of Multiverse of Madness was not even that good, so that's why.
Well, thank God I'm not watching it.
Benedict Cumberbatch at one point was quoted as saying that there was like no plot.
No plot.
Or like there to Multiverse.
What?
Of Madness.
Well, thank God I'm not wasting my time on it.
I mean, like, especially considering it's set after WandaVision, is also why I don't want to watch it.
Yeah, because I'm not interested in WandaVision at all. Like, I'm not spending my time watching a comedy.
Yeah, and I don't like the way they're going with Wanda in this film either. So
I wasn't even a fan of their romance either. You know, her and Vision's romance.
No, I don't.
Kind of weird if you keep looking back at it, but not going to say why. It's weird.
And it came out of nowhere because at one point in Civil War they were enemies, of course, fighting against each other. But also in Infinity War they were a couple. What? How did that happen?
It was because, well, since Vision basically saved her from the train crash in like Age of Ultron near the end, or something. It was kind of hinted before their fight in Civil War during that making dinner scene.
Even so, it was underdeveloped and should have been done better. That's why I prefer the Earth's Mightiest Heroes version of Vision over the MCU Vision.
Although, if I'm going to be honest, I'd rather see, when it comes to the female actresses of Marvel, I would rather see Elizabeth Olsen be the new female lead of the MCU over Captain Marvel.
Of course, yeah, she'd be a way better lead.
Yeah, well, my thing is, at least the MCU Captain Marvel isn't the totalitarian leader that the character is in the comics.
The version
Civil War 2 completely made her irredeemable.
Yeah, I could not even stand the MCU version of Carol Danvers, so yeah.
The comics are like 10 times worse.
So far, my third portrayal of Carol Danvers always will be in Earth's Mightiest Heroes over the MCU. For some reason, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, I prefer over the MCU.
I probably would have liked Shang-Chi better if her credit scene did not happen.
Yeah, that credit scene just ruined the movie for me.
Yeah, they could have picked, out of all the superheroes, they pick her.
Yeah.
And yeah, I now hate MCU Captain Marvel.
Yeah, I can't stand it, and also because I hate her actress as well.
Yeah, because did you see that the Fast and Furious director left, and people are assuming it's because she joined.
Well, I can't say blame the director for dropping out. Dodged a bullet.
Yeah, and that's also more of a reason why I'm stopping at number 7.
That's a very smart move. Yeah, just don't watch anything that comes after Furious 7. Just don't, because it's not worth it.
No.
Yeah, as I said in my Mood in the sequel series, Furious 7 also will be trending a franchise for me.
First, Dom betrays his family for a little bit, then rejoins them at the end of 8, and then 9 they go to space.
What is going on, Fast and Furious?
And don't even.
I know for number 9, they apparently Vin Diesel, Dwayne Johnson, and Jason Statham had some sort of agreement worked out where they all had to take equal amounts of damage because, their egos are that fragile.
Yeah, well, I'm not watching any of these sequels to F9 anyway. And
yeah, apparently the fact that Captain Marvel's actress is going to be joining Fast and Furious in 10.
That's going to ruin it even more, really. And I don't really give a damn what her defenders say. In my opinion, what she said was racist.
I closed Discord by accident. That's why I left by mistake.
No worries. Like her going around saying she'd rather hear people of color review her movie is to me, as a white person, very racist. Like, how dare she say that?
I'm gonna order dinner now.
Hope you enjoy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, were you offended what she said, movie lover?
I didn't pay attention to any of that stuff.
Like, what she said was just very nasty. And as a white person myself, I was offended.
I only heard what happened for Empire Fan Productions back with.
So yeah, she never had my respect. Although the actress who I hate her more is of course Amber Turd.
I can't stand her. Oh,
Never talk about her on my channel. Never.
Doesn't deserve to mention at all, and I hope Johnny Depp wins the trial.
I mean,
I have her name blacklisted from my channel.
The petition to have her removed from Aquaman 2 has hit 2 million signatures.
Good. Hopefully they'll realise that they should replace her and reshoot it with a different actress replacing Mira.
Apparently they did cut it down to where she's literally only in like 10 minutes.
Wow.
Well, put it this way. I don't even care if she's in a movie for like a second or so. I'm not watching Aquaman 2.
Same here.
I hated the first one, so I'm not watching it anyway.
I'm not seeing the first one since I saw it in theaters.
Like, at all, like even with like Danny DeVito, I would watch it.
Like the first film was just so boringly long and just like it really should have ended way quicker.
The only thing I can say about it is every cast member apart from her, like, she ruined it. You know, she's the reason why it's not my favourite DC EU movie of all time. She's the main reason why it's not my favourite, yeah.
However, with Aquaman, only things I liked were Jason Momoa's performance and Patrick Wilson's character.
There were definitely good things about it. And did you also like Black Manta, movie lover?
What was that?
Black Manta, viewer villain.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, and how about Arthur's parents as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, and how about Willem Dafoe as Volko?
Yeah.
Yeah, and let me guess, movie lover, would you say that his worst role is in Speed 2?
Yeah, pretty much.
Because I think he played a bit over the top villain, didn't he?
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it's his worst role ever. And I think, you know, that movie's an abomination.
My other favorite roles from Willem Dafoe are Green Goblin from the Spider-Man films and Gil from Finding Nemo.
Oh yeah, I aim to watch Finding Nemo one day, you know, both of them.
Oh, one movie of his I really want to watch is it's an art film, At Eternity's Gate. It's a drama film. He plays Vincent Van Gogh.
Oh yeah, the artist, yeah.
And in the movie, he gets killed by these kids. In the official record, that is not what happened, but there are people who kind of suspect it, that what the movie said happened is what happened. The movie just kind of plays it as, you know, this is the story for the movie. Like the filmmaker said, this is the story for our movie. We know the official account is different, but we just, you know, decided to do it for our movie.
Okay.
The thing is, though, you know, they don't try to do anything to de-age him for the movie. It came out in 2018, and he looks just as aged as he did, like, in his pictures or in his painting self-portrait, which is kind of scary.
Oh yeah, and I actually also liked him in his short appearance in Mr. Bean's Holiday.
Oh, you see Mr. Bean's Holiday every movie over?
Yeah.
Nice. So, like, is Mr. Bean popular in Canada?
No, not really, but
but you're familiar with him, are you?
Yeah, but his film, but that movie did play in theaters in my area when it came out. And
how did you find it? Was it funny?
Yeah.
Nice. Did you also see?
I haven't seen a lot of Mr. Bean stuff, but I think that movie's very hilarious. So
Nice. Did you also is that the only one you've seen with Mr. Bean, or did you also watch others which he's been in, Mr. Bean?
Well, that's the only film I've watched with Mr. Bean in it. The only shorts I've seen are the swimming pool one, this sandwich in the park one, and this movie theater one at a dentist's office.
Yeah, they're definitely great episodes, Mr. Bean. Yeah, and I believe there's like an equivalent in America who is very well known to American audiences called Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah, Herman.
Yeah, he's often regarded as the equivalent to Mr. Bean to American audiences.
I can vouch for what Lucas said because I've definitely heard of Pee Wee Herman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You guys may know his actor Paul Rubens for being in Matilda as one of the police officers who's pursuing Harry in the movie.
I remember he did a voice from somewhere, but I don't remember which voice it was.
What was it he voiced in, Ozzy?
I don't remember. I gotta search it up. It was either a movie or a video game I remember hearing of.
And I also know the guest starring in Gotham as well at some point as the father of Penguin. So yeah, and plus in my opinion, guys, the Penguin of that show in my opinion is better than the version from the recent Batman movie. Because I thought Colin Farrell was quite underwhelming, to be honest. There's a bit much screen time.
I got it.
And what is it?
It was the original version of Star Tours when he voiced the original captain, RX-24.
That's cool. He played a Star Wars droid. Wow, didn't know he was involved in Star Wars. I did not know.
That was years ago.
I did not know about Gary Chalk being in Swag Unlimited.
I remember that ride, Star Tours.
I've only been on the follow-up called The Adventures Continue.
Yeah, same here.
I've unfortunately not been on the original one.
But it was still there when I first went to Hollywood Studios, the original version, but I never wrote it.
I see.
Sadly.
I see.
Besides that, if there was one reason I'd ever
wait a minute.
Disney, sorry.
Yeah, Blaze, where's Mund? Is he not going to join us in the voice chat? Where is he? Where's Mund?
He's going to join after watching Saw 3.
Okay. All right. No worries. Okay. So yeah, what do you say, movie lover?
If there was only one reason I'd ever want to go back to Disneyland, it's just for the Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, I can definitely
because I've heard Star Wars Land is actually, as much as I hate the Disney Star Wars films, I've heard Star Wars Land is really cool.
Yeah, I got this there.
Oh, have you guys heard about that Star Wars hotel thing that they tried doing and it failed miserably?
Yeah, I heard about it. Yeah, and looks really bad.
I would just not go to the hotel then. Just go to the normal Disneyland hotels.
Good idea.
Just only go for the Star Wars attractions, not the hotels.
Here it is.
Oh, is that your custom-made lightsaber, Ozzy?
Yep.
Nice.
And there's my brother's band. Yes, this is a big mess because I'm charging my phone.
I'd love to make my own lightsaber one day.
Yeah, just to get out of the way, $200 for one.
So yeah, and also, my lover, you'll also be excited to know that after seeing the Godfather trilogy, I'll be watching Zootopia for the first time.
Nice.
Yeah, and you can confirm that it's your movie 2016, isn't it?
Yeah, it was probably the last good Disney movie around that time.
And because Zootopia is animated, have you got a favorite live action movie 2016?
Favorite live action film 2016, that's Deadpool, obviously.
Yeah, same. Deadpool's an amazing movie.
Yeah, and some people say Civil War was the best superhero film of 2016.
Nah, it's
not exactly.
It's really overhyped. It's still good, but
overrated.
Not that great.
I think it's overrated, actually, to be honest.
It was not really even a Captain America movie, really. It shouldn't be called Cap America.
Anthony Mackie calls it Avengers 2.5. That's what it is.
It's pretty much the other half, the epilogue of Age of Ultron. Kind of more of a proper second installment, as most second installments of a certain franchise kind of usually end on a third film setup. since it's kind of the middle of the story.
Yeah.
But like you could just kind of like how Infinity War and Endgame are combined as one big story. You can kind of combine Age of Ultron, Civil War as one big story, and you got the same result.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I think of that. Well, let's go outside.
A miserable day, is it? Ouch.
And in my area, it's community.
Nice. Decently nice, anyways, but still a little cloudy. But
it was like this yesterday. Yeah, it's been snowing a lot where I live too.
Yeah.
I really hate it. But thankfully, it's not sweet about it. And I'm kind of concerned about my dinner getting wet.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember reading some rumor, this was back in like 2015 or so, that there were only going to be like 3 characters that were supposed to be in both what would end up becoming Infinity War and Endgame. At the time they were labeled as Infinity War Part 1 and Part 2.
Yeah. And I remember that.
I remember the rumors. The rumor was that it was literally just supposed to be Hulk and Rocket that were in both, and then once they got the rights to Spider-Man, him as well. Like, those movies would not have worked if that's how they tried doing it.
One thing is only one Avenger, Hulk, isn't it?
Yeah,
not the others.
I'm glad they did not call it Part 1 or 2 because that trend got really annoying quick.
They use it way too much these days.
Only time it was fine was Deathly Hallows.
Absolutely, yeah. Hello, Kyle. Welcome.
The thing is, Deathly Hallows is like a really long novel. There's no way you could do that just one big 3-hour film. It wouldn't have worked.
Yeah. And then again, Death Hallows Part 1 feels way too long than it actually is anyway, because how boring it is. So I would want to sit through both of them at the same time. That'd be way too much.
Yeah, Part 2 I like the more.
Yeah, it's way better.
I've only ever fallen asleep during one movie, like out of boredom. It happened both times I tried watching it. It was Half-Blood Prince.
Yeah, I'm not really much a fan of that movie either much, really. I think it's one of the weak Harry Potter movies.
And I wasn't even that tired either time. I just could not stay awake.
I think Chamber of Secrets, in my opinion, I'm going to get paid for saying this, is kind of the most boring. It's kind of the most boring of the Harry Potter films.
It is the longest one, so you've got a fair point.
Yeah, that's the one I barely rewatch.
Yeah, and you're not going to get any hate out of me by saying your opinion. If anyone tries to attack, they're going to get blocked.
Yeah, fair enough. That's the one Harry Potter movie I barely ever rewatch. Whenever I do a rewatch of the films.
So
I watched them all earlier this year. I get Chamber of Secrets was trying to be faithful to the novel, but come on, you can make it a little bit shorter.
Well, the thing is, they should have made it shorter because apparently it's based on the shortest book of a series.
Yeah, so
the book,
with all the extra material.
the book itself is very short, but the movie is actually the longest of the franchise. And as a fun fact, guys, the Order of Phoenix book is the longest book of a franchise, but it's the shortest movie of a franchise.
And that's some irony. And somehow Order of the Phoenix is the shortest film of the series, yet that's based off one of the longest books of the series.
And is it all?
Finished it?
Is it also your least favorite of a movie lover?
Yeah, that movie could have been a little longer because the book is really long.
Yeah, exactly. And
not 130 minutes rushed.
Well, it is funny to me that movies have gotten to the point where they're all really long. Now you're really hard pressed to find a movie that isn't at least 2 hours. That isn't like a little kids movie. The Batman. That did not need to be 3 hours. It should have ended a half hour before it did. That would have been perfect.
But it doesn't really feel like a 3-hour long movie.
Yeah, but Matt Reeves kind of had a vision planned out for that movie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could kind of see why I gave the Batman a 9 out of 10. It's because of the runtime.
Mm-hmm. I give it a 9. I get 9 out of 10 because Alfred was wasted.
Yeah, that
too.
I was surprised by how.
Yeah, I didn't really like how much comment she said about, white privileged a-holes. That was very offensive and unnecessary to be included. I don't know what Matt Reeves is thinking, including that in the script.
They should have just left it out.
Just cut it out, simple. You're a director, so cut out the goddamn line. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Yeah, and it wouldn't have changed
but these people feel that they have to virtue signal, so they feel that they're somehow like bad people if they don't include that kind of stuff.
Oh my god. Batman isn't the place for that kind of stuff, though.
Oh no, I agree.
Yeah.
Okay,
so question for movie lover from Matt Doll asking, do you feel nostalgic about the Ninja Turtles 2003 series theme song?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, is it a very good theme song, movie lover, that is very memorable?
Yeah.
What's this now? Well, Rex, if people are going to be, criticizing your opinion for not liking Jane Foster 4, then it's just your opinion. If they're going to attack you, just block every single one of them. Yeah, move on. That's what I do.
That's kind of why I don't want to watch Love and Thunder. I mean, it's nice to see Jane Foster coming back, at least.
Did you see my message?
Yeah, I did, Blaze. Yeah, but yeah, keep going, movie lover.
Well, that and they're making Valkyrie King Valkyrie, which it's like, oh, so you're saying a queen isn't good enough? Like, seems kind of,
it's stupid.
against kind of message that they would.
Yeah, and somehow King is more powerful than Queen. Like, they're literally the same thing.
They should call
like
Asgard, not King of
Exactly.
Like, if you're trying to be feminist, the way to do it is by saying that a queen is as good as a king.
Exactly.
And I seriously hate we're still going that Thor and Star-Lord rivalry that's getting annoying now.
It's getting old.
Well, and then people, because everyone hates Chris Pratt with a burning passion, so they tried.
Well, I don't hate him.
Chris Pratt had that one moment in the trailer where Thor is like looking into his eyes. They're like, "Oh, I know Taika Waititi included that in the movie just to make Chris Pratt uncomfortable." Like,
I can't believe there's. I don't really know. Didn't think the whole world hates Chris Pratt.
But it's cancel culture, movie. That's what it is. It's cancel culture.
The reason they hate him with the reason they hate him with such a burning passion is that he promotes like traditional family values.
So
what's wrong with that?
It's called trying to stay out of Hollywood and actually trying to focus on what actually matters more than making films all the time.
Yeah, family comes first.
Yeah, and no, I agree with him, but like the fact that he, is a fan of, traditional family, they hate him with a burning passion.
Like, it makes no sense at all.
Well, screw them. Screw cancel culture.
And I mean, also, like, it's to the point where literally anything they can use to try to cancel him, they'll do. Like, there was a time, like, last year, apparently, or something, where there was some trending story about a Pratt engine, and they used that to try to cancel him.
Ladies, like, that was kind of that was the only really, like, the whole rivalry is the only bad quality I have with Infinity War.
There's several things I don't really like about Infinity War, like For example, I don't like how the black, you know, the Black Order is underused. That's something I didn't really like about Infinity War.
I honestly do think Infinity War is better than Endgame, though. Because
I think they're both.
Like Endgame's highs are higher, but like with the Hulk, you know, brushing over that, and then the way that Cap goes back in time, that leads to a little too many questions that I don't like having to think about. And like, so it's like, okay, yeah, like the highs are a lot higher, but the lows of it bring it down below Infinity War for me.
Well, fair. Well, fair enough, but I think they're both kind of equal in terms of good or bad qualities.
Yeah, they are.
I give them the same score.
And also, guys, in case you guys wondering, I of course did not see a trailer for Love and Thunder because thankfully Movie Lover did warn me about it because you told Movie Lover that the Rawi still happening, didn't you, Movie Lover?
Yeah.
So yeah, I was thinking, yeah, no, I'm not going to watch it anytime soon, and yeah. Like,
I'm not watching the movie, but I figured, you know, I might as well watch the trailer.
Well, I didn't watch it anyway because I'm retired.
The only good thing about the trailer is at least he's not Fat Thor anymore.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
Way less. He's starting to gain his normal self back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. Well,
I'm not wasting time on a movie anyway.
I mean, I understand what they were going for in Endgame, but I rather they tried to do it a little more serious and not try to treat it as a joke.
I think what I'm going to do with these movies is I'm not going to watch them in the theater, but I'll like once it's free on Disney Plus, I'll watch it.
I'll just with these new Phase 4 films, I'll just read the plots on Wikipedia and see how it begins or ends.
Well,
I think I'll just myself and avoid seeing it.
And due to my new schedule, guys, I'm thinking I'm kind of like, shall I say, cinema fatigue because, you know, due to my busy schedule, I don't have a time to go to cinema, so yeah. Hang on time to.
Well, you know, this new Doctor Strange movie was banned in Egypt because
I heard about that.
What? America Chavez, you know, a 15-year-old lesbian girl. It's like, okay, if it's that heavy that they can't just cut it out with a 15-year-old girl, I'm a little concerned about what they're gonna be doing. Like, for a 15-year-old girl, that's a little bit unsettling to me.
Yeah, that's a little too much.
Well, I'm not watching anyway.
Yeah, it'll be the last MCU project for me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why people watch it in the first place. Doesn't look like it's worth it at all.
Also, the character in the comic
about it.
Wait, what are you saying, Ozzy?
The character.
I'm starting to change my mind about watching Doctor Strange too.
That's great to hear. Yeah, because you know, from what I'm hearing about it, looks like an absolute waste of time.
Oh God, it's coming down harder out there.
Hope you're staying safe. Yeah, but you're doing the right thing on getting Twitter because it's full of all these, you know, like cancel culture idiots, and yeah, I'm only there to support my friends on there and also Geeks and Gamers, and that's it, really.
Yeah, speaking of Twitter, has anyone heard about Elon Musk buying it?
Yeah, I've heard about it, but I'd not talk about it. So yeah, because it's irrelevant, then yeah, Twitter is something I don't want to talk about on my stream, really. So yeah. And in case you guys are wondering, both my cats are actually with me right now. And the thing is, Susie's actually grown to like him being with me a lot, you know, my other cat.
Nice.
Like, because she's down there right now, you know, near my radiator, and she won't leave. She really enjoys being there for some reason.
Cats do like heat.
Yeah. And of course, Lily's asleep on my bed, yeah. I'm not going to bring her down because she's asleep. I don't want to disturb her, but yeah.
Well, I'm good. Yeah.
Donnie, my least favorite actor, my most hated celebrity of all time, Donnie will, my most hated actor of all time is Kevin Spacey. And my most hated actress will be Amber Heard.
Oh, yeah. I gotta go. Well, I gotta go now, guys. But
take care, me lover. And in the next few days, I'll let you know what I think of the Godfather trilogy as well.
Yeah, I gotta get the things I need for the review all ready, clips ready, and stuff. So yeah.
Oh, I also saw the Unbreakable trilogy as well this week.
What trilogy?
Unbreakable.
Nice. What did you think of them?
They're good movies, aren't they? They're really good, and definitely one of my favorite roles of people like Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson, and that's my favorite role of James McAvoy now as well.
Yeah, that's also. I even liked Glass too. I know a lot of people. Some people didn't, but I was one of the few people who did.
I enjoyed it, but I didn't really like the ending that much, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think David Dunn deserved better than just being drowned. Like, that was a pretty dumb way to go out for an unbreakable character. Like, what? Yeah. I think he deserved better than that, and I think my favorite trilogy is either Unbreakable or Split. It's hard to say, really. Like, which one's your favorite out of trilogy movie, lover?
Unbreakable.
Nice choice, yeah. And James McAvoy is just so phenomenal, isn't he, with what he does? With the personalities, isn't he? He's phenomenal.
Yeah.
He's brilliant, but yeah. It was nice to have you, movie lover, and I'll be sure to let you know what I think of the Godfather trilogy when I watched it, yeah?
Yeah.
And we're looking forward to seeing 2 of you as well when you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking forward to it. So yeah. Alright. You take care, movie lover.
Yeah.
Alright, take care.
Oh,
he's gone.
Take care.
Yeah, it's
Hey, have any of you guys watched that new Nicolas Cage movie? The one where he's playing himself?
No, I'm not saying. I'm not really interested, to be honest.
I might watch it.
I think it looks interesting. I know. Yeah.
I do have lots of respect for Nicolas Cage, so I'll give it a watch.
Yeah, I like Nicolas Cage, yeah. And I like how... I like him in many roles.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but I like him in many roles, and I have respect for him as well, especially because, he was, he was definitely against the shooting incident of Rust, of course, as well. He was against it.
Well, he apparently he pitched this movie with someone else playing him, but then the studio goes, no, if we're doing this movie, you're playing yourself. He goes, okay, fine.
Well, who could possibly play Nicolas Cage other than Nicolas Cage himself?
Good question.
Yeah. And I think that's kind of what they were saying. Like, he didn't want to do the whole self-indulgence thing if he didn't have to.
Mm-hmm.
And guys, he has also shown some appreciation to Henry Christensen acting.
That's good to hear, yeah. I'm very glad that he does that, because Hayden deserves all the support he gets from people. He deserves it.
Absolutely.
Flooding out here. Oh crap.
It's flooding, oh no.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's coming down hard, and this summer's gonna be a lot worse.
Oh no, well you better stay safe, Ozzy.
Yeah, also if I do hop off, it's mostly because the power might go off depending on the storm.
We'll hope everyone's okay. And
yeah.
And speaking of movies, guys, as well, I also watched the Adam Project this week with Ryan Reynolds and Mark Ruffalo.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. It's probably the same guy who did Free Guy, but didn't think he was as good as Free Guy, to be honest.
I'll give it a watch eventually.
What would you give it out of 10?
7.
Yeah, that's somewhere around my score, because after I watched Turning Red, I just wanted to watch the Adam Project immediately.
Good choice, yeah. So, like, did you watch it via Netflix, or because it's Netflix exclusive?
Yeah, I have Netflix.
That's cool, yeah.
By the way, speaking of Free Guy and the Adam Project, apparently that director is going to be directing Deadpool 3.
Yeah, well, I'm not interested in Deadpool 3, of course.
It's an MCU movie too.
Yeah, and they're probably going to ruin Deadpool like Disney ruined the MCU lately.
Of course they will, because it's Disney. It's Disney. They will ruin anything, and they don't care about the fans anymore.
Mm.
All they want is the money, money, money.
And apparently, guys, they're going to make a new Night at Museum movie.
Yeah, not watching it. Nope, I'm getting it out there. Not watching it.
I'm not watching it either.
Screw that movie. Plus, it's going to be recasting anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, yeah, because they couldn't have Robin Williams.
They shouldn't. They can't do a movie without him. They should have just ended it with Secrets of the Tomb. And that to me is the ending of Night at Museum.
I'm planning on rewatching the trilogy soon.
Good idea, yeah. That's a good trilogy to watch, absolutely. And
it will definitely be better than watching the Disney movie, and whenever that's gonna happen.
Yeah, me too about Dorlet. They need to refresh that. And does that confirm that you're also MCU retired like me about Dorlet? Because yeah, they really need to change. Really, don't they?
Of course, we all know about this point they won't. Some horrible leadership.
Yeah, and so in addition to that, so we could talk about Lego Skywalker Saga, guys. So yeah, so Da Platypus, where are you up to Lego Skywalker Saga? Where are you up to Lego Skywalker Saga, Da Platypus Rider? Don't think you can hear me.
He went somewhere probably. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, he's still here.
If you guys, have any of you guys in Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga used the thing where you can, or you have to have the Mandalorian DLC to do this, but you, if you do it, you can use Grogu to have like 20 characters all at once in the party.
Oh, yeah, I've done that.
I've not tried that already. I've not tried about glitch yet, but I might do eventually. Cause you know,
but it will crash. It will crash your game. That's
no. Sometimes
it depends on how many people you spawn in.
Yeah, it depends on how many. Like I've had like 10 Grievuses and it was fine. It started lagging a bit, but it didn't go too badly.
So yeah, sometimes sometimes, guys, whenever I switch to a character, it causes the game to crash. For example, I tried to switch to the astronaut droid called R4P17 once, and it kept causing the game to crash every single time I tried to switch to that character.
What?
I don't get that, because I tried to switch to R4, but the game just kept shutting down, crashing.
You have the Xbox version, which is one of the more better versions of the game.
Yeah, but this is on Xbox as well, guys. I don't know why it's doing this, but yeah, it's very confusing.
I don't think I played it for other than story, but on that, I'm trying to see what happened. But yeah, as before.
In case you guys are wondering, for the scavenger puzzles in the game, I don't play as Rey, of course, because I hate that character. I instead play as Kuiil, the Mandalorian.
I just have a custom raider.
But yeah, I really enjoy playing as Kuiil.
When is
that character has a weird amount of agility for an Ugnaught.
Yeah, I wonder when Lego is
actually one.
Wait, what about Lego? Yeah, Lego has never released a Kuiil figure ever. I think that's a little weird.
They should do. I mean, they've released lots of Lego Mandalorian sets, so why can't they do one of Kuiil?
Oh yeah, I saw the Slave 1 earlier today. You like Kuiil straight up. I come with Resurgence.
Wait, what are you saying, Ozzy? What have you done?
Earlier today, before the stream, I was walking around my toy store and I saw some Mandalorian sets like the Slave 1.
Oh, that's cool.
And the new Jabba's Palace from Book of Boba Fett.
Oh, nice.
I got that. It looks the same like the last one.
Just Mandalorian characters.
Yeah, with Boba Fett, minus Jabba.
Oh, have you guys unlocked the Razor Crest? You can only play it with it if you use a cheat code.
I've not done it yet. Now, just out of curiosity, just out of curiosity, the platypus, is it permanent, the code, or do you have to like add it in all the time when you load the game?
Oh no, you just have to enter it once per save.
Okay.
You just put the cheat code in. It's the planet that he finds Grogu on. Something 7.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I unlocked the Razor Crest already.
Nice
hey,
one.
Aaron's here.
Oh, Agent Marco's joined us.
And on my fixed laptop.
Oh, it's fixed. Oh, thank God for that.
Oh, nice.
Phew.
Awesome.
Phew.
Oh,
Dude,
one thing you guys.
Just for the record, guys. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
I'm just excited. Because Lucas and another person donated to help a little bit. So hopefully I reached the threshold. So I could also pay all other things like debt, but also mainly fix for my computer. So huge thanks for Lucas Prime for that.
My pleasure. Yeah, I gotta help.
Oh, so one thing you guys were talking about earlier, I didn't realize my mic was off. You guys were talking about how the Death Star 2 ruins are in or on that planet in Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah.
There is an explanation given in canon. That honestly, the explanation just makes the whole thing worse.
What is it?
They said that basically when the Death Star 2 exploded, all the different pieces went into hyperspace.
What?
And that's how that happened.
That never happened. That never happened.
That makes zero sense.
Yeah, exactly. They like I said, the explanation makes it worse.
I'm having a laugh of it right now because that really makes no sense. Oh my God. This makes the sequel trilogy even worse.
Mm-hmm.
That's almost like saying, excuse me, that almost makes it like saying the ex-boyfriend's the best boyfriend.
What?
And no, I did not slam my head on my table. I slammed my fist. I did not slam my head.
I don't slam mine
either. You a real headache.
And yes, I'm eating food right now.
Oh, just on my stream on Aussie.
Yeah, like using my iPad this time.
Oh, that's nice.
Everything they've tried doing to quote unquote fix the sequel trilogy has just made it worse.
Yeah, it's
Disney. Disney,
there's only one thing that would make sense. This will make sense if they actually did this. If there was a wormhole in the galaxy and it fell in that wormhole. But hyperspace, give me a break.
Yeah.
Makes no sense at all.
Fun fact, if Spider-Man 2003 series had ever got a second season, then it would have featured Daredevil, and guess what? You would have invited Ben Affleck. Oh, what a missed opportunity that was.
What? That could have been cool.
Yeah, it would have been really cool to see Ben Affleck's Daredevil interact with a Raimi trilogy version of Spider-Man in that animated series. Would have been really awesome to see.
Isn't Harry blonde in that animated show?
I've not seen the show, so I don't know. Maybe.
Because I know it takes place after the Raimi movies, but I did remember seeing something about Harry being blonde, which they got pretty wrong.
I mean, honestly, they were probably trying to change his hairstyle from the comics, because in the comics, he and his father don't really have a very good hairstyle.
They kind of look the same, but mostly based on the Spectacular Spider-Man and the animated series. Anime series.
It's like, check out this new hairstyle. Dude, you're gross.
Yeah, you're right
Honestly,
about Harry having blonde hair.
Ugly.
You're right about Harry having blonde hair, Ozzy.
It looks ugly when I keep looking back at it.
Weird how it's supposed to be based on the Raimi trilogy, but doesn't make much sense really. Well, Rex, I've not seen the Halo show, so yeah, I'm not going to comment on the Halo show, but yeah, I've done bad news about it.
I refuse to watch it. And I'm not really much.
I I don't plan on watching it either because I've already seen clips of it that made me go, well, that sucks. Anyway.
Well, I know he removes his helmet in the show, or Master Chief, and it's like
in the very first episode.
I don't know much about the games, but I know like one of the like, you know, probably the two things about the games I know is one, it's like a kind of like a sci-fi version of Call of Duty, and two, the Master Chief guy never removes his helmet.
Hmm.
Yeah,
that reminds me a lot of Judge Dredd. Thank you, AJ, for posting that. Yeah, 7 months you've been here as a member. If you want to be a member, you can go ahead and join. Yeah.
I've been a member for 4 months.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, and I think Shadow's been a member for 7 months, well, haven't you, Shadow?
Oh yeah, I think I have. Yeah.
That's cool. So if you want to be a member, you can go ahead and join. Yeah, you're very welcome to join. And yeah, yeah, it's true about all of the series featured Kingpin with Mark O'Donnell reprising his role as him. Yeah. Rest in peace.
Yeah. Rest in peace to a wonderful actor.
I actually decided to come up with a name for my. I actually came up with a name for my memberships.
Warriors.
AJ Markle Warriors.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, in your post.
Yeah.
AJ Markle Warriors is a pretty good name.
Yeah, it's not because of Magic Dragons Warriors copyright, I know, but because of the because I believe everyone to get up can be warriors.
Yeah. Now, just out of curiosity, AJ, did you get a chance to watch my interview with Jay? Did you see it?
With who?
With Jay.
Productions.
I'll have to check that when I can.
It's episode 64, in case you're wondering.
I commented best stream ever on that one.
Yeah, and I put a timestamp in the description saying when the interview started, so you'll be able to find it pretty easily.
So you talking James as in James?
Yeah.
Are you talking James as Empire fan or?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is.
He said
dang it! I missed it. I was even. Never mind. I missed it.
Well, it's all right. Just look for episode 64, and that's when we did it. And the timestamp is in the description for you to go to as well. So yeah, it's fair for you to watch. We had a really fun time chatting.
Yeah, you're gonna love it. It was amazing.
I wish I was there because he did invite me, but oh well.
Yeah, well, you can watch it in your own time when you can edge it. It's still up there for you to watch. And yeah, I'm sure you'd really appreciate you taking your time to see it. Of course, yeah, we had a really fun time, so you'll really enjoy it. I hope.
Yeah, just watch it in your free time.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
We do talk about an hour, so you need like an hour of your free time to watch it. So yeah. Yeah, right. I do know about the new Lego DLC packs out soon.
All right, I'll probably just probably gonna go for now, just so I could check it out.
Yeah, well, I hope you enjoy it. Yeah.
Hey, definitely love it.
Yeah, we had a really fun time. All right, take care, AJ.
Take care, AJ.
Bye.
See ya.
Hope he enjoys it. Because that interview was so much. That interview was so much fun. You okay, Blaze?
Yep. Did you see the video I sent you?
I haven't seen it yet, Blaze. I'll watch it in the after party. Yeah. Apparently, you got some reactor to watch your redub.
Yep.
And they enjoyed it, did they?
Yep, they loved it.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, and many people have told me it's their favorite live stream that I've done. And that it's also my favorite video in general as well, which is really cool.
Oh, some kind of sad news that apparently just happened. I don't know how many of you would know who this is.
What's happened?
I don't know how many of you you would know who this is. I don't, but apparently Naomi Judd, a country singer, just passed away.
Well, I don't know her, but may she rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Badola once asked
76
one of
years.
his favourite Russian YouTubers about his favourite portrayal of Daredevil, and he prefers Ben Affleck. Oh, wow, because of the ones with Elektra. That's cool. All right, take care, Badola. Nice to have you here. Take care.
I was going to say, one of my favorite YouTubers sadly ended up testing positive for COVID yesterday.
Well, hopefully they'll get well soon, and just if they read comments, Ozzy, just tell them to stay indoors and keep hydrated and they just rest easy.
Yeah, I got really upset when I found out about it last night.
Yeah, just make sure they rest and take it easy and drink plenty of water.
Yeah, I hope he gets well soon.
Yeah, because COVID is now, in my opinion, less lethal than it was back in 2020. Put it that way.
I mean, it's literally over.
Pretty much. To me, it is over.
Me too.
Because, in my daily life, guys, when I go to work and when I go out to places, we don't mention COVID at all. And I don't see anyone wearing masks either or anything like that. Or social distancing.
Does it feel like it never existed at all?
Feels like it's gone. And to me, it is gone. Do you out of curiosity, Shadow, when you go to, your shops or whatever, or to cinema in Norway, do we still have protocols in place for COVID there?
It's I guess it's somewhat similar.
Somewhat.
I do see less and less people with masks every day when I do go out.
And then, Ozzy, what's it like in Florida for COVID?
Well, for me, they have it as a recommendation. It's optional nowadays for the masks, in the theme parks or the stores. But for airports, you have no choice.
Oh yeah, airport is an absolute nightmare when it comes to COVID, and you'll probably tell why because of my New York vlogs.
Yeah, I saw it yesterday.
Hope you enjoyed it, guys.
Yeah, yes, I did. It helped me pass time during my class at school.
And what do you think about it, Ozzy?
Probably building up the hype of finally landing into NYC.
Yeah, and did you also as well have a joke about him with Toby?
Pizza time.
Just stay tuned for more coming.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited for Friday.
Yeah, episode 2 is next Friday, and it's where I went to Empire State Building in Central Park.
Oh, nice! That's really exciting.
Yes, you'll probably enjoy it, guys, and yeah, it was definitely really fun to film and whatever. So yeah, apart from of course waking up really tired from my horrendous flight yesterday.
Yeah, the airplane food looked nasty.
Oh yeah, the plane food, looked pretty horrendous, but the chicken pie tasted nice, but the flight in general, nah. Yeah, I didn't like it.
Every plane flight I take, I just play video games.
Yeah, I watch movies on the flight on my phone.
It's either playing video games on my Switch or my laptop.
In case you guys are wondering, I don't really tend to watch the in-flight entertainment on the planes, in the chairs, the built-in TVs, because the volume tends to be way too quiet due to the loud plane engine.
Yeah, I can't hear it. The last in-flight movie I watched was The Incredibles, and I couldn't hear a single word they were saying.
The first one?
Yeah, I had to put on subtitles to watch it.
Yeah, the plane engine is just so distracting and way too loud to watch something. And that's why I tend to watch something with my own Bluetooth headphones, which have a very good loud volume. Because when I watch, because I watched the first few Rocky movies on the flight to New York, and I watched them on high volume, and that was way better than the in-flight headphones.
Yeah, I just watch whatever I have downloaded on my phone.
Yeah. And And in preparation for Tuesday, guys, I wrote down my Rocky franchise ranking because I'll be filming it on Tuesday, so that'll be fun.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Luke.
Yeah, Ozzy, what's up?
What is your favorite franchise that you ranked?
I've ranked so far. That's tough. I mean, I might probably say Star Wars because I'm a Star Wars fan, but I'm not sure really.
How about Transformers?
Yeah. I'm not really much fan of Michael Bay's movies, though. Bumblebee to me, is still the best one. Spider-Man as well is also the one that I definitely enjoyed as well. Superman, I definitely love because he's my favorite superhero, and from DC.
How about the Avengers films?
Yeah, they were pretty fun to do as well, and I also as well really enjoy doing ones like where I bash the movies I hate, like Cars 2, for example.
Oh yeah.
Did any of you guys watch my Die Hard ranking?
Yeah, I watched it, even though I didn't watch the movies.
And how was the ranking, Ozzy, from someone who's not seen the movies?
Pretty good, especially when you destroyed Good Day to Die Hard.
Or as I call it, Bad as Die or Good as Killer franchise.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I enjoy that too, even though I've only seen the first one.
Do you plan to watch a sequel, Shadow?
Yeah, soon. Pretty soon.
Well, in my opinion, the best two sequels is the third one, Die Hard or Resurgence.
And you know, one thing about Die Hard 2, my dad actually hates Die Hard 2 more than A Good Day.
Really? Why does he hate it more than the fifth movie? Has he got a reason?
I think he said that it felt a lot more like the first movie.
Thing is, it's basically the plot is fairly similar to the first movie, but it's set in a different location this time. It's set in, it's set in an airport rather than a skyscraper this time.
Not to mention, it's almost near Washington, D.C. this time.
And of course, it's also just like the first movie, a Christmas movie as well.
Oh yeah, I did find out another thing about Die Hard is that there was going to be a sixth movie, but it was cancelled.
Yeah, thank God for that, because in my opinion, the true ending of the franchise is the fourth movie, Live Free or Die Hard.
Apparently the reason behind the cancellation was because of Disney.
Yeah, and they can't even do a movie now, but due to Bruce Willis retiring from acting.
Yeah, I hope he does well in his retirement.
Yeah, I wish him all the very best in his retirement. Daniel, you can confirm that when you watched his clips of his recent movies that he had speech problems, didn't you?
Yeah, I noticed it in all the dialogue scenes that he had.
Yeah.
Because he only had like 15 minutes of dialogue. No, 15 minutes of screen time for at least most of the Redbox movies that I've seen over the past 5.5 years that are rated R. He just, it's very much obvious that I think it might have been a movie that he did from 2000 to 2010. One of the many movies he did that I consider to be great. I assume one of them he sustained a head injury, and it really started to kick in 10 years later, right around, A Bad Day to Die Hard came out, where he started to have some speaking problems, and that unfortunately transitioned to him barely being able to speak and understand words.
Ouch. Well, I wish him all the very best in retirement. Hello, Liv. Hope you're doing well.
Hello.
Nice to have you here. Great supporter right there, guys. So yeah. So like I said, guys, I wish we was all the best in his retirement, and I will also admit that even if I'm not really much of a fan of Lego Movie 2 second part, I think his cameo appearance is one of the very few best parts of the movie.
Well, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I love how he wore his John McClane costume in his scene, and also where he was in the vent scene, like the very kind of scene from Die Hard. That was really cool how he made that cameo appearances himself. And I know the 2019 movie Glass was one of his final theatrical movies before he retired from acting as well.
Okay, back.
Welcome back, Ozzy.
What I missed?
We're just talking about how I think that even though I'm not really much fan of Lego Movie 2 second part, I thought Bruce Willis's cameo appearance as himself one of the very few best parts of the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely was.
Yeah. That movie and also Glass were among his last movies which were theatrically released before he retired, because before he retired, I think a majority of his movies were direct-to-video movies.
Glass. Isn't James McAvoy, Samuel Jackson in that movie?
Yeah, they both are as a character from Unbreakable.
I never saw it.
I'd recommend the Unbreakable trilogy. It's very good, yeah. Very good trilogy. In my opinion, the best work of M. Night Shyamalan, the director.
Well, my favorite movie from him is The Sixth Sense.
Not seen The Sixth Sense, but I might do one day.
I mean, it's sort of like a horror movie, but it's also a drama.
Well, I'll be sure to check it out. Is Bruce Willis in that movie as well?
Yeah, he is.
'Cause I know he's a collaborator with M. Night Shyamalan, so yeah. And before you saw Die Hard, would you say that's your favorite role of Bruce Willis until you saw Die Hard?
Yeah, I guess I could say that.
Cool, cool. And Ozzy, what have you seen as Bruce Willis in, Ozzy?
Well, only as RJ from Over the Hedge.
So would you say that's your favorite role of him so far?
Yeah, currently.
Yeah. Specifically, that's my favorite voice role of Bruce Willis. Oh, but Ramon's with us.
Oh, Vermont's here. Hey guys.
Yeah, it's been a very long time into stream, Ramon. 2 hours in.
Yeah, that's so.
Because you've been watching a movie, haven't you?
Yeah. Saw 3, right? Yeah, I've seen Saw 2, and Saw 3.
Wow.
Well, what do you think of them so far? I love the first one. The second one was good, and the third one was. Meh. Meh. Like a meh.
I would personally recommend that you stop at 3 and skip all the way over to Spout from the Book of Saw, starring Chris Rock and Sam Jackson, because every single Saw movie after the third one's been nothing but a very bad word that I'm not going to say.
Yeah, I heard that some Saw movies have negative reviews, yeah.
And also, for any of you here who are not really into horror all that much, I would say Spiral is the least gory out of all of the Saw movies, so that will probably be the one that's most easiest to watch. And also because of Chris Rock and his brilliant comedic timing.
Yeah, and also Daniel, you'll be pleased to know as well that because tomorrow I'm hoping to finish watching the Gotham show, and that means that hopefully on Monday I'll start watching Squid Game.
Oh, so you're going through the Gotham and Squid Game all in 1 week? That's amazing.
Well, I'm almost done watching series 5. Yeah, I'm up to like the penultimate episode of the show. Then I'll watch the finale after that, and yeah.
Alright, so Gotham, then The Godfather, at least the first one at least, and Squid Game. When's Godfather Part 2?
Well, I'm watching Godfather Part 2 on Monday as well, because I tend to watch shows and movies, on the same day, really, back to back.
While you're doing that, I still have school to do, as well as work, so lucky you.
Well, good luck with your schoolwork. Hope it all goes well for you.
Oh, yeah, something funny about Squid Games.
What's funny?
So, remember how I said I was at a toy store earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're selling Squid Game coloring books there.
Coloring books? But it's not for children, is it?
It's not. I don't know why. Oh, the thing from.
That's weird. Like, it's not a franchise for children. That's weird.
Yeah, they're selling the toys of the guards. I don't remember what they're called. The guys with the black mask and the pink suits.
And in case you guys wouldn't, I'll watch it in the original language. I won't watch any dubs of it. I'm going to watch it in its original language as well.
Yeah, that's probably the best choice.
Because sometimes the foreign dubs of like, these language, movies which in language I don't understand, pretends to be pretty bad sometimes.
Yeah, like Pinocchio True Story.
Is that got a bad dub, Ozzy?
Yeah, I watched Nostalgia Critic's review of it the other day.
And like, what's the original language for that?
Russia.
In Russian, and how's the English language dub of it?
Well, you saw the trailer and you heard Pinocchio's voice.
I didn't like it, did I?
Yep. Oh, I can't get over that voice.
Yeah, and it looks like a really weird movie, especially because Geppetto looks like a Dumbledore knockoff.
Plus, this isn't even about the true story Pinocchio. It's literally just him falling in love.
I'd rather watch the upcoming Del Toro adaptation of the story.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, me too.
Looks like
Pinocchio. Is that Pinocchio the one with John Cryer?
I'm not sure. I'm talking about one by Del Toro.
Is it the live action Disney one coming out?
There is, yeah, by Robert Zemeckis.
I thought you were talking about that one.
I think it's Pinocchio that has like the guy who played Napoleon Dynamite, and voicing. I think it's Pinocchio that he voices, and it's just like so overacted.
Overreacting, basically.
Overacting.
Yeah, with the voice acting.
But I think I'm more interested in this one by Del Toro because of the cast. It looks very interesting, the cast of this.
As much as I love Tom Hanks, I'm just gonna go the Lucas route and just watch the Del Toro one.
Yeah, because I love Del Toro's work as a director, guys. For, the Hellboy movies and Blade 2 and Pacific Rim. So I might watch this, definitely.
And also,
I don't know if I will watch Hellboy at any time.
I'd recommend Hellboy, the first two by Del Toro. I'd recommend not to watch the remake from 2019, because in my opinion, that's not Hellboy.
Oh yeah, I nearly watched the movie, but I didn't.
Good, don't watch it. It's not good in my opinion.
yeah, thank God I never watched it.
Oh, well,
I didn't even know it was a reboot.
But Dola, while you were gone, AJ was here and he said he's going to watch my interview with Jay. He's watching it right now. So I hope he enjoys it. And the mum's here as well. So yeah. So it's good to have a mum here.
I think what maybe changed my mind was because of the bad reviews it got.
Yeah, it got very bad reviews, and I definitely don't like it either, as you probably could tell by my ranking of the franchise.
Yeah, I heard you. Yeah, I saw you hated it a lot.
Yeah, I don't like the Hellboy remake 2019 at all. So, yeah.
It was the last 5 minutes. Remember that extended one-shot action sequence
of Hellboy?
Yeah, the 2019 reboot. Remember the last 5 minutes where they had that one-shot action sequence? I kind of wish that would have been the rest of the movie.
Yeah. So there's also like another movie, guys. I want to, which is a Netflix exclusive called Marriage Story.
Oh, that's a good movie.
Yeah, because I heard that apparently it has a very good performance. Adam Driver in the movie.
Yeah, it's actually my favorite role of this now.
That's cool. And it's speaking
over
Kylo Ren. Yeah. And in case you're wondering, Shadow, you know that movie called The Devil All the Time?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I watched it this week, and you're right about to be in Tom Holland's best role because he was phenomenal in the movie, weren't he?
He was.
Like bloody hell, he nailed it as his character. If you guys haven't seen Devil All the Time, I'd recommend it. It's great.
I heard that Tom Holland said that between that and like Cherry, going back to playing Spider-Man was kind of hard because he had, done those darker roles.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah. Movie Lover's not here. He left earlier, so you can watch the early part of the stream to see Movie Lover. Weird Gamer Kid. You'll see Movie Lover in the early parts of the stream because he's got to he headed off to film his review for Sing too.
So wait, for the Devils All the Time movie, is Tom Holland using his American accent or he's using his British accent?
American in that movie.
Okay, just wondering. I might watch it since I'm a Tom Holland fan, obviously.
Well, it's a Netflix exclusive, so yeah, it'll be easy to watch.
Yeah, I think you're gonna love it.
I also as well watched another exclusive, guys, called Enola Holmes as well.
Oh yeah, what'd you think of that?
It was pretty good as well. I enjoyed it. I watched it just to see Henry Cavill, to be honest.
What did you think about Sam Claflin being the douchebag?
He was fine, I guess. He played him very well, but I mean, my biggest issue with Enola is that Sherlock isn't in the movie very much, and also because Dr. Watson's absent.
And what did you think of Bobby Brown's performance?
She was really good as Enola, but my favorite role is 11 on Stranger Things.
Oh yeah, always.
Yeah, her best role in my opinion, and my favorite role is definitely 11. And I also like his Madison in the Monsterverse as well.
So now that you've seen Enola Holmes, any plans for you to check out the sequel this year?
Yeah, I'll watch it when it comes out. Because is that also going to be Netflix exclusive as well?
Now, I'm not sure if you guys have heard this or not, but I'm pretty sure Helen Bonham Carter might not return due to scheduling conflicts for the sequel.
Really? That's a bit of a shame. But yeah, I'll be checking out Marriage Stories as the next exclusive Netflix movie I'll be watching soon. And yeah, I'll be sure to give it a watch.
I haven't seen a Helen Bonham Carter movie since January, obviously because I watched Harry Potter earlier this year.
So far, my favorite role of Adam Driver, I mean, in case guys wonder, my favorite role is not his role in Star Wars. My favorite role of his, I think my favorite role might be in the recent movie by Ridley Scott called The Last Duel.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
Yeah, he was really great in his role as Jax the Grease in the last duel. He nailed it in that movie, and I also got.
I think it might be my second favorite role.
Yeah, I'll be sure to check out my story so I can see what I think of his performance in the movie. Yeah. Oh, hey, I am Flash. What's up?
Was he also in the movie House of Gucci?
He was. Yeah, the same. Yeah, also by Ridley Scott.
I'm gonna see if I can watch that movie too.
I'll try to watch it as well because it's got a very good cast of people like Lady Gaga and Adam, and also Jared Leto, Jeremy Irons, and Al Pacino.
I'll be right back again.
Alright, take care, Ozzy. Eat for a bit. I've just noticed as well, guys, that Jared Leto's character looks very unrecognisable in the poster for House of Gucci. He looks unrecognisable. He looks way older than his actual age. He looks older. Another Jared's 50, but he looks older than his actual age in his poster for House of Gucci.
Well, Jared Leto will just dive headfirst into every role and put his all.
Mm.
And sometimes it works well for him. Like I know he won an Oscar, but then like Joker, well, that one everything of his was cut, and then Morbius, like,
oh God. Oh,
yeah, I've heard bad news about Morbius, guys. That's why I'm not going to watch it at the theatre. I'm going to wait till it's on Sky to watch.
He's good in that new Apple show with Anne Hathaway where he actually shaved his beard.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
I mean, so far, guys, my favourite roles of his are Neander Watson, Blade Runner 2049, and Zack Snyder's Justice League Joker so far. Those so far my favourite roles of his.
Blade Runner 2049, that's my favourite role of Jared.
Yeah, same. He was great in Neander Wallace. And I gotta say that, for someone who's 50, he's aged really well. He looks so young. I mean, guys, right? When you look at Jared, can you believe this guy here is 50? Jared Leto's 50. Look at him. He's aged so well.
I cannot believe that. That's him. Now, in all fairness, I have actually met a personal trainer who immigrated from Norwegia to Southern California, who is 55 years old but looks 25.
Wow.
And the reason for that, he's maintained a vegan diet throughout his entire life. He doesn't drink alcohol. He doesn't eat cheese. And while he's in his mid-50s, much like his appearance, he still moves like he's in his mid-20s. Oh, that's good. That's good to hear. And his name is Oscar, by the way.
Nice. Well, I'm very happy to hear that Oscar's in very good health, and I wish him all the very best in his career as a trainer. Yeah. I've not seen. I don't really watch Mojo Dollar because I'm not really much a fan of that channel because they tend to do videos which I don't agree with and like I hate how they do these top 10s with it stated like it's a fact and it's when something can't be agreed with.
Oh, I think it's Mojo.
Yeah, watch Mojo. Yeah, they tend to make out that their top 10s are like a fact and not a matter of opinion.
They also get their companies wrong.
I mean, guys, right? They made a video which I flat out refuse to watch, which is top 10 best things in the Rise of Skywalker.
Oh no, I ain't watching that.
Like, there's nothing even that good in the movie to warrant being a best part of the movie at all.
Yeah, with movie companies they got wrong. I think I watched one. They put Judge Dredd, and they said that the company that made it was Disney. And the thing, I'm like, no, that's not Disney.
Yeah, they didn't make a Judge Dredd movie at all.
Well, let's be real. A lot of I'm sure the companies like Watch Mojo. Let's be real. They're encouraged to have opinions that they know people hate because rage clicks. Like a company like that, I can't imagine they're not encouraged to say opinions that aren't that everyone knows would get you mad, get people mad.
The last video I watched from him that I actually agreed with was the top 10 underrated YouTubers.
I hope I was in the list.
Well, specifically the number one, my number one pick that they chose.
Who do we choose as number one?
I don't think you guys heard of him, but his name is Sugar Conroy.
Sugar Conroy, never heard of him.
He's a Nintendo YouTuber.
The only Conroy that I know is Kevin Conroy, and that's it.
Yeah, but Sugar Conroy is one of the funniest YouTubers I watched, and actually one of the very first ones I watched on YouTube.
Yeah.
In case you guys are wondering, WatchMojo almost 24 hours ago put out a video where they listed top 100 movie villains of all time. And looking at the thumbnail, it would appear as if Michael Myers is number 19 and Joker is top 10 very easily.
As in the Heath Ledger Joker?
Yes, that one.
Well, I love that version of Joker. So, yeah.
Yeah, my favorite Joker of all time.
I will say that I think older WatchMojo videos were less agreeable. However, as time has passed, I think they've taken some criticism. They even made a couple videos about WatchMojo videos that got it wrong. Kind of made a more correction about it. So even for all their faults, and as much as I don't really care for too much of their videos, I have to admit, I think it's a really good direction that we're a little self-aware about, the content they make out, so much so that they make opinions saying, hey, look, for this certain type of video, we were wrong, and we admit it.
It's good they made it, yeah. Wait, what's this about all saying? Or they even said Tom Holland is the best definitive Spider-Man? Seriously?
Yeah, I don't agree with that. Coming from a Tom Holland fan, I don't agree
with neither. No, wait, he's not my favorite Spider-Man of all time, because he's just Iron Boy Jr. He's not Spider-Man at all. Iron Boy Jr.
Well, he's not.
Come on, we all know who the best Spider-Man is.
Yeah, I know.
Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, in my opinion, no Spider-Man can have top this one.
Tobey Maguire got the energy for Peter Parker. Andrew Garfield got the Spider-Man energy, but he's not really believable as a loser.
Well, I like Tobey the most.
I think Tom had the best balance of those energies, but they don't allow him to breathe on his own as a character. They made, another character prop his movie up in the Homecoming trilogy, and it's Spider-Man is the kind of character who he should be a reserve member of the Avengers at most. He shouldn't be one of the core team. He shows up, maybe for one of the big events, and even that shouldn't be a regular thing.
Yeah, even Josh Keaton's way better than Tom Holland as Spider-Man as well. He's way better.
Okay, I'm scrolling on YouTube right now, and what is this face I'm looking at?
What is it? Oh, God.
What is that face?
It's Ray. But that face looks really weird.
Actually reminds me.
Maybe that's why you shouldn't. Maybe that's why you should not pause on Star Wars.
Daniel, I have a question that's directed at you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you remember how I said last week that I saw all the sequel to Independence Day and I hated it?
Yeah.
Have you seen it as well?
No, I haven't.
Good. I'd recommend to avoid it because in my opinion it's really bad.
I don't know if this makes it worse or not, but I've told the story before about how I saw Ghostbusters 2016 3 times in the theaters. I actually had the opportunity to watch Independence Day 2, but I decided to go against that idea and suffer with Lady Ghostbusters. That was all 2016 was a messed up year for me.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Okay, I didn't hate the 2016 Ghostbusters when I watched it. Now, to be fair, I haven't seen any of the other movies, so that didn't help. And then I was politically quite different, so I was a fan of the female stuff at the time, regardless of whether or not it actually works, for the sake of the movie. And I'm not very good at critiquing movies, in the moment. I usually have to kind of sit on the experience and then process it and then figure out, okay, is this good? Okay. Like, I enjoyed Eternals when I watched it. And then after about a week, I was like, oh, yeah, no, that did suck.
Yeah,
to me,
it's the worst MCU movie. I hate that movie.
Wonder Woman 1984 with what the platypus just said.
Same opinion.
Yeah, I saw Wonder Woman 84, and at first I liked it, but it rubbed me kind of weird. And then when I rewatched it the second time, and as I thought about it more, I was like, oh, I am not a fan of most of the story directions of what's going on here. However, I will say this. I'm glad that Gal Gadot is working on her Cleopatra project instead of Wonder Woman 3, because I am much more interested in her interpretation of Cleopatra from what I've seen on her role of Death on the Nile.
And also, of course, today is her birthday as well. So happy birthday to her.
That's kind of the same effect with me with Crap too.
Craptor, good name for it. Yeah, but yeah, if all you don't like, you can call it that. Yeah.
Yeah, I just genuinely don't like the movie anymore. Like, as much as I did that one day I saw it.
Yeah. I'm not watching it because, like, just that whole "We Don't Talk About Bruno" song, everyone was so obsessed with him. Like, if most people are that obsessed with it, I would probably hate it because I am not a fan of what most people really like usually.
We don't talk about that song.
Yeah, that song is starting to get really annoying.
Yeah, I actually rewatched that movie recently, and I hate it a lot more now. And I was thinking to myself, well, how did that movie win an Oscar?
I think Dragon should have won the Oscar that Encanto got.
Absolutely.
Well, the Oscars have zero meaning anymore. Like,
I agree with that.
I think this year's Oscars only became popular because of the incident we don't talk about.
No, don't please. That literally really pisses me off.
And I've moved on from it, guys, and I feel better.
Well, my thing is, I mean, the whole idea was dumb to begin with. It's all these celebrities throwing a party to celebrate themselves. Like, that is narcissism at its finest. But
I agree.
at least, before a few years ago, the movies were actually good, usually.
Hello, Tech Bat. Welcome to a stream. Hope you're doing well. So, also another thing as well. When it comes to Ghostbusters 2016, I was I'm one of those people who hates it from the very beginning. And just out of curiosity, Ozzy, you used my ranking video, didn't you, Ozzy?
Ranking for what?
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, what about it?
Yeah, how did you react when I talked about the time when one of my friends walked out of the movie half an hour into it because when Chris Hemsworth showed up?
I just started laughing.
What was so funny about that?
He was like, nope, I'm done. He was just like, nope, I'm done.
And did you also find it funny when I said one of my friends turned off 10 minutes into it?
Yeah, I did.
Shadow, how did you react when I talked about that?
That was hilarious.
I mean, have you guys ever walked out to a cinema due to being angry about it, like, ever?
No. But there are a few movies that I wish I did. Like Resurgence, for instance.
Oh, yeah. Vermond, have you ever walked out to cinema because you were very angry about the movie?
I have never done that, actually.
Because as a fun fact, guys, I actually walked out of The Last Jedi when Luke died. I walked out when Luke died.
I should have walked out there.
Yeah,
I've never walked out of a movie. Like I said, I'm not good at critiquing movies kind of in the moment, but I know my extremely conservative aunt went to go see the first Ted movie because she was like, oh, what can a teddy bear do? Not realizing that's literally the point of the movie. So she ended up walking out. But it's like, what were you expecting from an R-rated comedy?
Exactly. It's not going to be all kid-friendly, is it? R-rated, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Ryan.
You know, guys, I actually prefer Ted now over Family Guy.
Yeah, Family Guy I stopped watching because of a stupid recasting from 2020.
I just watch the older seasons nowadays.
The older seasons still hold up for me.
I should rewatch
Oh,
the
we're doing well, Ryan. Nice to have you here.
But sometimes I don't think the jokes really land perfectly like they used to nowadays.
I don't find them that funny, to be honest. Yeah, I think the old jokes are way funnier, to be honest. Well, let's hope Afterlife sequel does well, if it's happening. Well, yeah. So when it comes to movie walkouts, Ozzy, you know when you saw the cringe emoji movie.
Yeah.
When you watched it, did you see any people walking out of the movie early into it?
Yeah, I've only seen at least 3 people walk out.
Which part did we walk out? Was it like near the beginning or towards the end?
It's literally when they showed the phone.
And how many minutes into the movie is that scene? The beginning. I mean, walked out.
Yeah, it's literally right at the beginning. After you hear Gene say the smartphone, I literally saw 3 people walking out.
That's how bad it is.
Yes, it's bad on how as soon as the movie begins, it goes downhill immediately.
Wow. I mean, put it this way, guys, right? I mean, I refuse to watch that movie, but, if I do watch it, I will be, amazed if I do the same thing as those people and I turn it off when that scene happens.
He was like, the smartphone, and then he was like, okay, goodbye.
Well, and of course, TJ Miller in that.
Oh, yeah, I don't watch because I hate TJ Miller as well.
I remember the YouTuber Jack's Films, when the movie was coming out, kept trash posting about it, like acting as if he was, really looking forward to it. He was really memeing, but it got to the point where the filmmakers didn't even realize that he was trolling them. So, they invited him to the world premiere.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I'm going to put this in my pocket for a second. Going back to my room.
All right.
So, yeah, he, yeah, you guys really did not understand his humor.
But fidget spinners. Spinners! Oh my god, I can't talk.
Well, yeah, those were a fad that lasted all of about 3 seconds.
I remember, I'm not kidding, I remember watching a live stream with someone spinning fidget spinners until the Emoji Movie came out. And after every hour passed, he dabbed. I'm not kidding.
I'm pretty sure that was Jack's Films.
That was him? I literally remember that clearly.
That rings a bell, and he, yeah.
Also forgot dabbing was a thing.
Oh, God. Dabbing got way too old. Goodness me.
Yeah, it got old so fast.
Thank God I stopped doing that.
Thank God for that.
Honestly, I hated dabbing from the very beginning.
I always thought it was dumb, and I, basically, I promised myself that I would never do it. And I haven't.
Well, I did it, and I got humiliated for it.
Ouch. Yeah, Nostalgia Craig's roasting of those movies is definitely very satisfying to watch. And I love how he roasted the cringe emoji movie using emojis at the start. That was pretty good. Very creative way to do his rant about it.
Well, yeah, that is pretty good. I know Jack's Films, when he did his review, he he still was acting as if it was the best thing ever. And, he actually makes it kind of clear in the review that he thought it was dumb.
I mean, I only know about, how bad the cringe emoji is from, reviewers like, Chris Dutman's review and Movie Lovers review and what Ozzy's been telling about it.
Well, so much of the humor, like you can tell just from the trailers, so much of the humor is just like, how do you do, fellow kids?
And Ozzy, would you say that it's your worst anime movie you've ever seen?
Yes, I would. It's my worst Sony animated movie ever. I don't think it was number 1, but probably somewhere around number 2 because
Is there any contenders who you think are also like equally or as bad or even worse than the cringe emoji movie?
Yes, there are rivals as well that could top the emoji movie. Possibly.
I mean, I hate Cars too, so could that be an example of a contender?
Yep, one of them, but at least Cars 2's at least it's not as cringy as the Emoji Movie.
Any others that you think are contenders?
Let me think over it.
Because I also hate Open Season 3 as well.
DreamWorks is Trolls.
Trolls? Never seen that yet.
Watched it, the first movie, because I was forced to, and I absolutely hated it.
Oh, God.
Well, and also, you also saw Buck Wild.
Oh, my God! Oh,
I hate that movie. Worst animated movie of all time for me, and but I think probably the worst Blue Sky movie for me is Ice Age 5. I hate that movie.
Thank God I never saw Ice Age 5.
Don't watch it, you'll hate it. But
I don't want to watch it.
Look, Ice Age 5 was the nail in the coffin for me when it comes to Ice Age franchise.
Just don't watch Buck Wild Shadow, you're going to really hate it if you watch it.
Yeah, I'm never watching it, ever.
Good, don't watch it. Very smart move.
I'm trying to find my glasses right now.
And also, other movies that I also hate by companies, I mean, wasn't really much fan of Epic either by Blue Sky that much.
Yeah, I saw the trailer, never watched it.
Yeah, in my opinion, guys, it's not epic.
Why is it called epic when there's no epic happening in it?
They should just call it. They should have just called it something like big versus small, or like humans versus bugs or something like that.
Yeah, it's false advertising right there.
And the villain was also underused as well. The villain was underused, which I hated.
And the slugs and the snakes.
They're supposed to come at least, but I found them very annoying.
Do you think they were more annoying than Crash and Eddie?
I don't know. I think they're better than the slugs in Epic. Because I like Crash. I like Crash and Eddie in the first 3 movies to be specific, but nothing the sequels or Buck Wild.
Oh yeah. Even though I'm not Crash and Eddie, I really hated the new voices in Buck Wild.
Yeah, I hate the whole of the cast of that movie except for Simon Pegg.
Yeah, and hold on, I'm trying to plug this in.
Like, in my opinion, Simon Pegg was probably the only best thing about the Buck Wild spin-off, and that was it. Everything else was absolute garbage.
Yeah, that's why I gave it a 1 out of 10.
Just because of him.
Yeah, that's literally it. And I was forced to watch that movie. What makes it worse?
Is it because you were looking after your friends or like relatives, Ozzy?
My neighbor's kid.
Your neighbor's kid? Oh, okay, yeah. So is your neighbor like a friend to you or something?
Yep, and also I do not trust the neighbor's kid going on YouTube, so that's why I put him on Disney Plus.
Oh, okay. Yes,
because
if the kid's young, then yeah, that's definitely understandable why. Yeah.
YouTube's not a babysitter. Exactly. Parents need to get that through their heads. Well,
exactly,
nowadays.
Yeah. YouTube can have dangerous things, really, yeah.
So, a lot of people are canceling Disney Plus for similar reasons now.
Hello there, Jay. How you doing, bro? Just so you know, Jay, I told AJ Marco earlier to watch our interview. Yeah, I think he's watching it right now, I think. So, yeah, I hope he enjoys it.
Where are my glasses?
Because he appeared on the voice chat earlier, and I encourage him to check out the interview. Because I hope that video gets more attention. Definitely deserves it, so I can, spread the word. To everybody's called Jay. Please call him Jay. We've got to be respectful to Jay's wishes, please.
Hi, Jay.
When am I going to react to the Devil's Daughter bloopers? I don't know, Jay. I'll figure out a day because I'm busy. So yeah, I'll find some time to do it. I hope. Yeah, indeed, my daughter. It's Jay. See, yeah, guys. Just please refer to him as Jay now. Don't call him James. He'd prefer if you called him Jay. Right.
What you guys want to talk
Yeah.
about now?
Gonna find, a day to react to them. When am I next free? Yeah, it's going pretty well, Jay. Yeah, I've been off for Easter, of course. I'll be back at work on Star Wars Day, as a matter of fact. So, yeah. That'll be fun. Oh, God. That's weird. I'm trying to find a free day. It's hard to say because I've got so much on my schedule to do. So much stuff to do. It's insane. I of course, as well, plan to review the Batman movies, standalone live action Batman movies eventually. So that's going to be something to do. 9th of June, I can do. 9th of June. Let me just edit it. Oh.
Oh, back.
Welcome back. I don't know. I think it's a leave for some reason. I hope everything's okay.
Wait, who?
Ramond, you just laughed, but yeah,
Oh.
Jay's in the comments, by the way, Ozzy.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. How's it going, Jay?
Yeah, hope everything's going well.
I ran all the way back up here because I have to use my backup glasses for now.
Oh, really? Yeah. Thankfully, I've got mine here, yeah. And, yeah, me too, Ryan. Hope Jay's doing well. Yeah. 9th, yeah, 9th of June I can do. Yeah, let me just change the day. Oh, God. June. There we go. And the 9th. Scheduled. Because I got so much to do, guys, so yeah. Stay on the lookout for that. And yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed my RoboCop reviews as well. I mean, Jay, just out of curiosity, are you a RoboCop fan? I'm just curious to know if you're a RoboCop fan or not, because I'm of course a fan of the character myself. So yeah. That's great to hear, Jay. Living your life, yeah. Nice one. Hope it's going well for you, man. Well, Jay, I'd recommend you to, of course, watch the original from 1987, and probably if you want to watch a sequel, then that's up to you. But I'd recommend to avoid the third movie because, in my opinion, the third movie is absolute garbage. One of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life, and the reboot is also fine, but quite disappointing in my opinion. But yeah.
Oh yeah, I only watched your RoboCop review mostly to see your future self argue with your past self.
And how was that, Ozzy?
Funny.
That's great to hear. Yeah.
I think whenever I watch trash talk videos, those parts are always the funniest parts to begin the video.
Well, I'm glad that you enjoy seeing those openings. And which opening would you say is your favourite one that I've done so far?
Either this one or the Superman one, when you gave your future self the wrong disc.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
I think mine would have to be The Last Jedi.
Oh yeah, I know that Jay said that's his favourite one because he thought it was more satisfying, didn't you, Jay?
Hey, I have a question. I am I'm planning on starting a YouTube channel soon, and I'm just wondering.
Well,
because I don't really know how many we're going to get here, Stan. Maybe 2 or 3. Well, you've got a lot of adults here.
Wait, what's that? What's that?
What's that? What's going on?
Daniel, what's going on at your end? Wait, I don't know what's going on there.
Something just happened.
No idea what that was.
Me neither.
Weird.
That's really confusing.
It sounded like somebody got in trouble. I don't want to imagine that.
Yeah. That's great to hear that you're going to RoboCop, Ryan, so yeah.
So, would you guys say, those of you that do videos, would you guys say that editing is tedious, or?
I'd say it depends on what kind of video are you doing.
Okay.
Yeah, like, what do you plan to do on this channel that you want to do?
Later reviews, kind of commentary.
Okay. Right. Well,
I'm not gonna be showing my face for a good while because I'm
no worries.
paranoid.
That's totally fine. It's easy to do reviews, really. Yeah, just you know, you use whatever recording software you have, and yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, should go well for you. So yeah, I think it depends really on what kind of thing you're doing. I mean, like so Jay, as someone who is a clip editor, because you post edited clips, would you say that editing clips is tough at times, or do you find it easy to do? Like, what do you think of making clips when you're editing them? Because I use iMovie for my videos, guys, and it's pretty fun to do, really. Sometimes it's a bit tough. Like, for example, my big voice comparisons, they can be tough to do at times. Very, time consuming, and yeah.
Okay. Just wondering because, I know, I know some people will hire editors. I want to try not to do that.
Yeah. Okay, so Jay says that when you're doing clip editing, it gets easier the more you practice.
Okay.
Yeah. And, oh yeah, Jay, I don't know if you've seen it or not, but I sent you a message saying that I finally seen The Batman, so yeah. And I definitely love the movie. It was definitely really worth the watch, absolutely. And I've included inviting my Batman review series as well, just so you guys know.
Nice.
As a way to complete the series, I'll be reviewing that movie, and it's my 4th favorite Batman movie of all time. 4th favorite.
Same here.
Yeah, my 4th favorite after The Dark Knight, 989 and Returns.
I have a heartbreaking announcement I would like to make.
What is it, Daniel?
Yeah, what is it?
The Batman has been kicked out of my favorite movie of 2022 spot.
Oh, really? And why is that heartbreaking? It's your opinion.
Well, you get a bunch of people who like to troll me and harass me by saying that Batman's no longer my favorite movie of the year, so it's going to be heartbreaking when I share it to the public, which I just did.
Well, it's your opinion. I'm not going to, be offended if you say it's not your favorite movie of the year anymore. It's your opinion.
Yeah, I'm not going to harass you for it.
Goodness me.
Hey,
I mean, to each your own.
Not my favorite movie of the year either.
I mean, statistically, it is likely that it would change because the movie came out, early March.
Came out in March, and that's 3 months into a year. There's plenty more months left for movies, so yeah, like, shouldn't be a bad thing if it changes at all.
Yeah, I guess it kind of got.
It'd probably be more surprising if it did stay because summer blockbusters.
Badol, I'm not interested in He-Man, and I don't want to talk about that show by Kevin Smith because I lost respect for him because of the way he treated fans, and after I heard about from Geeks and Gamers.
Oh, yeah, I saw one episode and I hated it.
Oh God, that definitely says something. Yeah, but that's my evidence of not going to watch it. So yeah, that answers my question whether I should watch it or not.
But I'm not really much of a He-Man fan, but
I'm not interested in franchise to begin with.
But I hated the episode for I heard about from Geeks and Gamers. Yeah,
and apparently Kevin Smith has been treating fans pretty horribly as well. So yeah, I mean, lose respect for him.
Oh yeah, it was both Geeks and Gamers and Core Ring that I heard it from.
Yeah.
I only know about He-Man because there was a car commercial about it, and because it's a meme.
Oh yeah, is it by Power Grayskull, whatever it is?
I think so.
Yeah, that's like a catchphrase that the He-Man says, isn't it?
Yeah. Also, speaking of the Batman, it is it's now my second favorite movie of this year because I love the Sonic movie 2 more.
Is that your favorite movie? Is that your favorite movie year, Ozzy?
Yeah, that's my new one for now.
And because so what's your second favorite now then? If it's not the Batman?
Well, my second favorite is the Batman.
And what's your third favorite? Have you got one?
Yeah, Uncharted.
Uncharted. Oh yeah. So far the Batman is my favorite movie of the year, but that might probably change when I watch other movies this year. We'll see.
Yeah, because worst movies is Buck Wild and I Don't Hate Morbius, but it's going in the dishonorable mention pile.
The two movies that I've seen this year, which I hated, were Ice Age, Buck Wild, and And
Also turning red.
And yeah, I hated Turning Red, and also Hotel Transformania, I hated as well.
Yeah, I think Morbius might actually be my worst movie of the year.
Yeah, I know that Jay hated Morbius as well. Jay says he somewhat likes Sonic 2. That's great to hear, Jay. I'm glad you like Sonic 2. I'll be sure to watch it when I can do on my schedule. So yeah.
Yeah, Luke, just watch it when you have the time.
Yeah. I'll be sure to watch it when I can.
To my understanding, I feel like kind of based on what I've heard, Morbius was just like a really like zero effort movie. But what really held it back from being good was the fact that they marketed it in such a way that you assume they're doing like multiverse stuff or whatever, and then they didn't. Like Michael Keaton was only in like the credits or something, apparently.
Despite being in a trailer, yeah, which is very misleading right there. Stupid.
Yeah, like I feel like that. Like they shot themselves in the foot because of the way they marketed it. Is kind of what I feel. But not having seen it,
yeah,
just based on what I've heard, I feel like that's why it was so poorly received.
Yeah, and Jay can confirm that he hated Morbius as well, and that he thought the post-credit scenes were the worst part of the movie, didn't you, Jay? That's what you said a couple of streams ago.
I don't think I told you guys what my opinions on He-Man were, did I?
As in the show?
No.
Yeah,
No.
we were talking about it. Okay, so my introduction to the He-Man franchise was the live-action Dolph Lundgren, Courtney Cox movie from the 1980s. I saw that when I was a kid, and I rewatched it like 3 or 4 times over the years. That was my introduction to He-Man. And the thing about Kevin Smith is that he's always been a controversial dude, so I never liked him from the beginning. However, the He-Man movie with Dolph Lundgren is, in my opinion, the only He-Man movie, or even the only He-Man IP, to be something that I enjoy, because I've seen some of the original He-Man cartoon, and it just doesn't really interest me. And as with regards to my favorite movie of 2022 is, listen, I love the Batman, but I gotta admit, nothing could, especially from a horror fan, nothing could prepare for my experience watching Robert Eggers' The Northman.
The Northman? Is that your favorite movie of the year now, Daniel?
Yes, by a mile.
I heard I had very good reviews.
Yeah, it did have really positive reviews. So like I said, coming from the horror fan, The Northman gave me everything that I could possibly want. And I'm not sure if this might be controversial, but I think Robert Pattinson doesn't even come close to being as shredded as Alexander Skarsgård was in The Northman. Yeah. He looked incredibly jacked.
Wow. I'll probably check out in the future one day. I'll probably watch him in the future one day, yeah. Oh yeah, Jay, in case you're wondering, tomorrow I'll be finishing watching the Gotham show. You know, the Gotham DC show. I'll be almost done watching it, so yeah. I know that you mentioned you've seen it, so yeah, I'm almost done watching it. The 5th season. I'll be finishing it tomorrow.
Oh no, one more thing I forgot to mention about Kevin Smith. Another thing that made
take care, Jay. Jay's gotta go, so yeah, you take care, Jay.
Take care, Jay. See you, Jay.
I guess another thing that kind of made me lose respect for Kevin Smith, a horror movie did called Tusk. I did not like it one bit, and I thought it was very generic.
Tusk? I've never seen it. Wait, Tusk as in elephant tusk?
Basically,
I heard about that movie.
You have the surgeon who surgically transforms Justin Long into a very atrocious-looking walrus.
Really?
So it's basically for the movie, and it's just pretty terrible, unfortunately. And I feel really bad that Justin Long had to spend that much hours in prosthetic makeup. Bye, Ed. Bye, Mr. Murray.
Well, I've not seen it.
I guess an appropriate reaction to that would be Tusk.
I guess you could say that.
Yeah. I've heard of Rob Paulson, yes. I've not really seen much of his things, but he's in, really.
I prefer Justin Long and Live for Your Die Hard over Tusk.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I like him a lot in Live for a Die Hard. Yeah, as Matt Farrell. Yeah.
Oh, Rob Paulsen. Yeah, I do know Rob Paulsen.
I heard he was in like a show called, was it Pinky and Brain, like a kid show called Pinky and Brain?
Yeah, and he was also in the Animaniacs.
The what?
The Animaniacs.
Animaniacs. Huh.
Yeah.
I've only heard of that because Adam West had a camera print in that show.
Yeah, but like my actual favorite role of Rob Paulsen. I know you don't like I know you're not interested in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but my favorite role is in that show.
Oh really? Who's he voicing that?
In the original show, he voices Raphael.
I got my driver's
mask.
Wait. Daniel, what is that at your end?
What is going on?
Daniel, what's going on at your end?
I was just yelling to my buddy Evan Murray that he needs to get his driver's license because he's been making jokes about it all day. But sorry, I meant to mute myself.
Yeah, well, I prefer that when you call in, you should mute yourself so it doesn't disrupt the stream because it sounds very out of place from the stream.
It was just completely random.
Yeah.
Murray says hi, by the way.
Well, hello. I'm saying hello back.
Oh, speaking of Ninja Turtles, did you guys hear about the reboot they have that's supposed to be, I'm pretty sure, on Paramount Plus?
I thought it was Netflix.
What is it?
I refuse to watch it.
What reboot?
Plain simple.
Well, let's just say Seth Rogen is heavily involved.
Wait, what reboot is this? What reboot are you talking about, guys?
Ninja Turtles.
Well, I'm not watching. I'm not interested.
I kind of figured, like, and it's also like, is Seth Rogen really like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan? Like, it just seems like a weird choice, regardless of how crappy of a person he is.
Not to mention that his style of comedy, I don't think fits with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's why I refused to watch it in the first place. But I need to drive my dad and my brother home along with a bunch of my friends. So I'll be sure to come on a few minutes later in the after show. So I'll be back momentarily.
All right, take care. Oh, he's gone.
Yeah.
I've logged off Vince video song, but I give him a 10 out of 10.
Oh, my favorite song is really this When You Believe. I love that song.
Yeah, I don't have one because that was really tough.
I don't have a favorite song. All right, take care about Dollar. Nice to have you here.
But even though no matter how much I love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I am not watching the reboot because of Seth Rogen.
Yeah, I lost respect. I lost respect for him. I lost respect for him because of the Santa Inc. controversy and also because of the way he attacked Gina Carano as well.
Yeah, Santa Inc. controversy was amazing.
And I remember last year he went on Twitter. He was talking about someone said something about how bad in Los Angeles the car thieves are or jackings and all that, and he goes, maybe you should just lock your car or roll up your windows and learn not leave your stuff in there. Like, it's really not that big of a deal. Like, yeah, you have money. Not everyone does. And then he goes, besides, also once someone once left a cool knife in there, so that was cool. Like, oh yeah, so that totally makes up for people losing their stuff.
Oh, and look, and I actually never knew that Seth Rogen attacked Gina before someone recording his videos.
He did just because she was stating a fact and he was like saying she was wrong, but I looked at what she said and she was factually correct. So yeah, he was in the wrong to attack her and sending really nasty threats to her as well.
Yeah, Gina.
The thing is, Pedro Pascal could have posted literally the exact same thing she did, and he would have been praised for it because he has the right politics.
Yeah,
somehow he didn't get fired.
Within Disney.
Somehow he didn't get fired.
The absolute hypocrisy within Disney, like it makes no sense.
Also, like, I absolutely love Bill Burr's comedy, but like, he is more objectively problematic than Gina Carano. Like,
I'm glad that he stood up for her though recently. He stood up for her.
Yeah, no, and I knowing him, he absolutely would have.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like he has his comedy is largely blue comedy, where it's like he just says says stuff that he knows people, and that's largely his comedy. Like, he has a routine where he says he thinks women are overrated.
Well, anyway, so yeah, that is 3 hours into stream. So yeah, it's been really fun talking to you guys, and yeah, been really fun talking, and yeah, so yeah, I'll see you next week, yeah, for the next stream, yeah. So yeah, so it's for me, doing Let's Go Live episode 69. So yeah, so, drill, guys. Be sure to give this video a like, and also please let me know in the comments what you guys thought of tonight's stream, and also. Please also go subscribe to the special guests who came on tonight, and please go support their channels. The link in the description below. Also, be sure to join Team Prime by pressing subscribe for movies coming in the future. If you'd like to be a member, you can join the lads, or you can leave a description, and we will see you all later. All right, see you guys. Take care.
Take care, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.